Hello? Hello, chat.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
We're together again. It's been a hot minute, right?
It's been a little while, but it was the Cuphead collab was the last time the two of us
Had
bumped
time.
into each other.
Yeah. I know. We've been so
No,
busy. But we
we've been
made time.
busy.
We got to be together for the last
Hmm.
and final Pride stream on Tiger Challenge channel. We're talking
Yeah,
about gay
saving the best
stuff.
till last.
Exactly. He gets to finish it off for
Exactly.
me. Bless. I'm so thankful. It's been a really good ride. I've been so thankful for the opportunity of just hosting all these Pride streams. It was basically like back to back because I ended up hosting the AAPI streams last month,
Mm.
which was not planned. And then I was like, well, fuck, I already had planned to do the Pride stream, so it's just been like back to back. I haven't like played any games or anything. It's just been hosting people, which has been super fun.
Uh,
So I've been really happy.
I feel I have been tuning in for like a couple of the Pride streams. I've been lurking, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a Twitch account totally, but I've been lurking, you know? And and it's been really nice getting to see all of the different people that you've brought on. And there was so much variety this month in
Yeah,
like
yeah.
creators that you just managed to drag on. And you know, it Kite is always someone who turns around and says to me, all right, like Tiger is the parent and the manager of the group. And
Yeah, I am also the one that always harps on them to get their work done. So yeah,
yes, definite parent, definite parent.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The Pride streams have been amazing. I've looked the best I could. Thank you. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I was so fucking nervous. Okay, I pride myself on being an extrovert. I love talking to people. But in like the VTuber space, it's hard. It's so much harder than just going outside and talking to someone, right?
Mm, right.
And I made sure to pick like a lot of talents that even I didn't know or had never spoken to. I wanted to really make sure like the mixture was variety, and I wanted to pick like streamers of, even smaller fan bases and stuff like that, because everyone deserves to have their voice heard. And it's just been really nice as someone that only figured out their sexuality like a few years ago, because I didn't know there was a word for what I was feeling.
Mm,
And it was just really interesting to see how so many people, I think there was like some people that like knew from the get-go, and then there were people that found out later in life. I think like the biggest pattern was that people in like my age group only found out a little later, because when we were younger we didn't have that opportunity. But
right.
hearing how people of the younger age demographic were able to have the opportunity to know their sexuality and be proud of it at such an early age, I don't know, it just makes me really happy that they have that opportunity.
No, I totally get that, you know. I think that like figuring things out is always a large sort of process that seems to take uh, on some hand I'm like longer than it should. It feels like you have to kind of unravel things a little bit. And obviously I kind of have always been very sort of slow in figuring stuff out, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with the flow. I think that's just my ultimate thing when it's just like, yeah, go with the flow.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, for sure. Like, I didn't realize I was Arrow Ace until my straight ally best friend looked it up on the internet. Had a mental breakdown in her car, because the whole thing was I was just in her car, and I was just like, bro, what's wrong with me, man? Like, I don't understand what the fuck is wrong with me. And she's like, no, there's a term for people like you. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, woman? And she goes on her phone and she's just like, what are people that hate people and sex? And it's like, do I hate sex? I don't know. He looks it up. And then we find asexual. And at that time, I didn't know what asexual was. I didn't even hear the term. Like, during that time, I only heard of like gay, bi, pan, lesbian. And I think that was about it. I didn't really know much after that.
Yeah, I just got the
And
basic buy starter pack.
it's really funny because I think like half of the panel were on like the buy to pan pipeline, Like they start out as bi, and then like because like I think like gender and sex has been so blurred over the years, they just switched over to pan, and I thought that was really funny to be completely honest.
No, I feel that. I also have just always been someone where I absolutely categorically fucking hate labels. I fucking hate them. Because I feel like you can't sum up the entirety of a person with just sort of one word, two words, whatever.
For sure,
So like
yeah.
for the longest time, I just wouldn't really label or go into what I was or what I felt like. I'm just like, you know, what are you? Surprise, bitch, I'm just Zanny. Like, that's the way it is. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, for sure. I think for a little bit when I found like asexual, I was like, this feels like I've finally like touched a place where this is me. But I've always been the type of person where labels aren't there to, they don't define you wholly as a person. They're just there to help you, you know?
Right.
And it was just really nice to be able to find somewhere where like people were saying things that I've been feeling my whole life. Oh my god, I remember we were going through like Reddit together in the car, and I was like, whoa, there's other people that feel like me, like I'm not crazy. And she's like, no, you're not crazy, there's like 3 million people on this planet, right? And I was like, well, okay, I feel like one person in this car right now, god damn it. We're just like scrolling Reddit. And it was just really, really weird. And only just like recent development I found out about Arrow Ace. And I was like, whoa, that's it. Because for a little bit I was like testing out like, what was it, like demisexuality and stuff. And then like a few years passed and I was just like, no, I just don't think I'm made for this shit, man. I think I'm just Arrow Ace. But it's just been a really interesting ride to see like how people come together and figure out who they are as a person. And at the end of the day,
when you say coming together, together, it always reminds me of again, I mentioned this before we went live, you and Kite literally sniping me from pre-debut. You sniped me from pre-debut. Like to put this into perspective, right? We did the little debut teasers when I debuted like 5 months ago now? 5 months ago today. And out of nowhere, it was immediately like, who immediately drops in the comment section? The absolute daddy cat bartender and the first class dragon boy. And I'm like, oh, look at these two. Look at these two. Look at these two. Immediately, like in DMs, immediately just like, hi there. And I'm like, did I get sniped straight away? I've said it before. There's like the VTuber there's like the VTuber LGBT underground where
kind of, yeah.
Everyone just kind of snipes each other out and it's like, let's all have DMs together. Let's all just be some way connected.
Oh yeah, it was definitely like a sixth sense. Like I knew immediately. I'm like watching the debut and I'm like, I don't know. There's no way. Come on. I'm never wrong about these things. Never wrong.
It's literally like Tiger was just there, just suddenly like shoves a pin in the map. That one.
Like, yeah, because I know I literally DM'd Kite. I was like, Kite. We're on the same page with this one, right? Like, there's no way. Is that way? So.
I'm an incubus. It's like a prerequisite. You've got to have the widest audience possible.
Of course, yeah. You got to cater to a lot of people.
Exactly. It's not just one side or the other. You just gotta keep the field open, as it were. Do your thing.
For sure. Fellow LGBT spotted. Yeah, and it's really funny because I feel like, how do I even say this? I think like a lot of people think there's like a lot of LGBT in the VTuber space, but it's actually not. It's more so that we're loud about it now, which I'm super thankful for because we should be, right?
Right.
But it's actually a very small percentage. I'd give it maybe 10% from like how long I've been in the VTuber sphere now, which has been 2 years.
Right. I mean,
So,
I think that's pretty reflective of like from how I remember it, that's pretty reflective of general population statistics, you know? So it would
yeah.
make so 10% would make sense, definitely,
hmm
you know?
Most peeps play into it until actually being into. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. As someone that's LGBT, I can tell when people are playing into it. So when you are a part of the alphabet soup, as another panel said, you know it's like instant in your head when you know someone's playing into it.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah. It's okay. That's okay. You know what? I don't judge. I I don't judge it. If it doesn't affect me, I don't care.
Fair, fair. I definitely understand sort of both sides of it, you know,
Oh,
because
for sure.
obviously there's obviously certain benefits that come from it, and there's
Mm-hmm.
obviously certain things. But then on the other hand, it does cause me to like, you know, pull out a little bit of side eye and be like, I see you.
I
You
swear,
know?
is it the Yowie brain rot chat? Is it the Yowie brain rot? Is that what it is? I love me a good
Yeah.
Yowie though.
Love a good yaoi. Love a good
Good Yowie. Oh my god. I still remember the first time I found a Yowie, and that was because of my cousin, because she was fucking reading Yowie at a family party. I was like, what are you reading? She's like, not for you. I was like, but I want to know. I looked it up when I got home, and I was like, oh, boys are kissing. What is this? So, yeah.
I had never seen it until I was in university.
Oh, okay, okay.
I didn't even know it existed for like the longest time, right?
Really?
Yeah, no, I didn't know it existed for like the longest time. I didn't know that was like a thing. And I think I must have been in like my second year of getting my degree. And then suddenly I was like, wait, what the fuck is this? Someone was like lewd posting on Facebook
Oh, on
of all the things.
Facebook.
Someone was like sharing, like a mutual that I had was sharing pages and pages of yaoi on Facebook.
Wow.
And I was like, what the hell is this? And that was how I discovered it. And that's first of all, the absolute balls this gentleman must have had to be sharing yaoi where his nan could see it.
Oh my
But
god, yeah.
also, right,
That's crazy, actually.
the absolute wildness. Like, what is this? This is a public awareness broadcast.
Damn. He was really into it.
He was like, the whole world needs to see this. The
For
whole
sure.
world needs to see this.
Yeah, no, I found Yowie from my cousin, but then I also found Yuri while I was looking up Yowie, and I was like, whoa, boys and girls kissing each other and
Hmm.
kissing. Yeah, no, it was like, whoa, what is going on? And during that time, I like started picking it up to read, and like luckily I didn't find like at that age I only found like the stuff where they were only kissing and holding hands, so I was still
I,
safe at the time. I didn't really find the rest of it until I got older, but it was just really interesting reading all this stuff, because even during that time I didn't even want to like kiss actual people, so like, you know, reading this shit, I was like, wow, why do people want to do this stuff? And I just kept reading it.
Okay, but the absolute lucky escape that you got the safe for family
That's
yaoi
true,
to start
yeah.
off with.
I think it's because the one that she was reading was also safe, and that's the one I
Hmm.
found first. I don't even. It was like a pair of high school boys, and they, you know,
Isn't
had
it
crushes on each
always?
other. Yeah, and then they, you know, fell in love, and then I think went to the same university together. Something something. I don't remember much of it. There was an umbrella, but I was like, oh, that's really cute. And I think that's
Aw.
also like what started me on like shojo. I fucking love shojo manga and
Mm,
anime. I love reading romance books. I love reading in general, but
right.
I realized that I prefer it in media format and not me format. I don't want I don't want to be a part of it. I just want to read it.
No, I get that. I think that it's always kind of interesting to, I have to admit, I do occasionally like look at the little dude tag of me and I'm like, okay, that's cute, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, I get on in there. I'm always very I'm always very encouraging for people to do like any sort of creative stuff, whether it's like just regular art, whether it's a little bit lewd, whether it's a little bit like out there, whether it's like fanfic, whether it's anything like that.
Hmm.
But that's just because I'm always on the side of just creativity. And I think that if you make something cool, then heck, anything you make is cool if you put enough, like, little bit of love into it.
Oh yeah,
And
for sure. There are
and
fan
I
fictions of me and the other guys, and I have read them out of pure curiosity. And I'm like, holy guacamole, y'all! Oh boy, so I don't mind. I think it's funny to be honest, because
no,
I'm like, damn, I would never see this, but I get it.
for sure.
People are creative. Yes,
Yeah.
yes they are. I find it
Mhm.
funny that the fans think we don't look at the content. We do. Sometimes we just don't comment because we can't, but if we know, we know. Okay, I know.
Oh goodness.
Oh my god, yeah.
I saw someone mention Heartstopper in the chat, and I'm like, oh no, the absolute brain rot that caused people for like
Heartstopper, yeah.
like, I want to say like a good 2 year period was like it caused, I want to say, like a societal brain rot for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I can think so. I mean, the blonde guy was really cute, so I get it.
I never read it or touched on it. I was like, this is not really my thing. It's not really,
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I'm so picky and so like random. Maybe it's because it's not exactly like I've committed to one team or the other, but
Mm-hmm.
like uh I jump back and forth very much with like I'm fine with it. I think it's just how I am with all of my hobbies. He said, treating his sexuality like a hobby. But I will, but I'll pick and choose between things I'm like, I care about, I don't care about, I don't like. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
this is fine today. This is cool. And I'm like, now I don't care about this. Well, this is too mainstream. Let me just shuffle away from that one.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's an interesting one. It's definitely interesting to see how like gay fiction has sort of begun to get like steadily more mainstream,
It is
and
very
then
interesting for sure, yeah.
it gets like the Netflix effect that hits it,
Yeah.
and it becomes so much worse.
Mm-hmm.
And but it's really interesting to see how it went from from sort of a dirty little secret to being a subculture, and then from a subculture to being something that could be financially exploited.
Oh yeah. You know when all the corporations change their logos to be rainbow? You know it's time. It's time for the corporations to make money off of
Mm-hmm,
us.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I totally see where you're coming from with that. I always found it really interesting because like there's the group where they're like, well, and then there's the other group they're like happy that they're more in the mainstream. I am probably just like in the middle. If I like it, then I like it, right?
Mm.
But I don't support companies exploiting, and you can tell when they do, right? When they put like a token gay character
I'm
to variety the show.
For sure. I'm gonna say something I'm gonna say something absolutely like I'm gonna say something that's a little bit corrosive levels of toxic here.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm like, okay, companies, very cool, very
Hmm.
cool. Thank you for doing your support thing this month. Thank you for changing your profile picture to having a rainbow in. Now show me the profile pictures for all of the global different branches that you have, and let me show you where the stop line is.
Ah, yeah, 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 100%. Hello, welcome in.
Hey, I see Netherlings.
Do you two have any favorite LGBT plus anime? I just don't know that many. Honestly, I don't know that many either. I think they've been like lately. The past few seasons have been like having LGBT animes, which has been super cool. But I did really like Cherry Magic recently. You want to know why I liked it? It's because they were 30-year-olds. They were adults. They were adults, consenting
They were
adults.
old.
Yes, yes. Give me old man Yowie, because I'm an old
Give me
man. I
the
don't want them
old
young.
man Yowie.
I do not want them young. Is that true
Oh,
though? Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
I barely watch anime. I barely watch anime. That everyone always says that, I need to watch more. But I don't think I've ever watched like an actual like LGBT anime. I don't think I've ever done that because one, like when I was into it was like I want to say like 3, 4 years ago,
Hmm.
5 years ago maybe, and it was like a lot harder to find 5 years ago, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And then on top of that as well, I have such a I have so, okay. I have such a low attention span for romances in like TV because like every single romance, okay, this doesn't matter if it's like it doesn't matter if it's male male, female female, whatever, anything there. Every single romance with like two people, it takes forever. Like, okay, it's like the equivalent of sending a letter in Victorian times with like, oh, let me just do 3 seasons of pining before we have a chaste handhold and then walk home in separate directions and think about it for the next like 2 seasons. I'm like, come the fuck up. Speed it up, okay? Speed it up. We don't have all day. We don't have all month. We don't have all year. All right?
Hmm.
Just cut to the chase. All
Damn, you
right?
would
Cut to the
hate K
chase.
dramas then.
Like, and slow burn, that's not even slow burn, that's like normal speed for a lot of these. I'm like, slow burns where nothing, where I don't know, they sit across from each other, and the slow burn is they bump into each other once. I'm like, okay, no, I don't have the attention for this. It's too long. It's too cut to the good bit already.
Yeah, I'm okay with slow burn if it's in a book, right? I read really fast, so slow burn in a book is fine. If I would see it in like TV, I'm just like, okay, we gotta get a move on. Come on, come on. I don't got all the time in the world because these episodes are like an hour fucking long. You know what I mean? So I
Mm.
totally get it. Man, I have watched so much anime. I don't know if that makes me a weeb or not. Honestly, I would not consider myself a weeb as much as like I feel like it should. But I enjoy anime and manga as content, but I
Mm.
wouldn't say I'm a part of the culture, if that makes sense.
Oh, I get that. I'm in the same boat. I'm very much removed from the culture. Like I said, I cherry pick the parts I like,
Mm-hmm.
enjoy them, and then pack my bag and go home.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just that's just the way I am. It's the way I enjoy things.
Fair enough. I actually really want to read Danmei, but I'm waiting for a friend to write me a guide before I deep dive into Danmei, because I tried to read one. I don't even read. I think it was Heaven's Official Blessing that chat kept begging me to read. I downloaded it on my Kindle and I started it, and I just kept forgetting who the characters were. Like I could not remember, and I was making highlights in the book trying to like make notes to remember who was talking, but I could not fucking remember. So I
Like
was just
who's
waiting
who?
for a guide. Yeah.
I have again. It's just a thing where if it takes too long to get to the actual like romance part, I'm like, okay, like no. In fact, speed me to the romance part. Have the romance be toxic. I love me a good toxic romance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, top tier, 2 thumbs up. Those are great.
True. I just finished an Enemies to Lovers book, like I think like a few days ago. And I was like, damn, like this is actually enemies to lovers. Like I'm really digging this. I like when they hate each other. Like I want it to be real hate. I want it to be hate before they figure it out later. Yeah, I'm really picky with my
Uh,
books, so I was like, damn. Enemies to lovers mention actually one of my favorite tropes, 100%. But I think I like childhood friends to lovers more, but sometimes you need enemies to lovers. I need the toxicity in the book, you know? You guys can't see me moving my hands, but I'm like, I'm like going everywhere right now with my hands.
No, that's the same as me. That's the same as me. I talk a lot with my hands on stream, and occasionally I'll knock something over or like
Hmm.
hit something, and everyone will be like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, fine.
Oh my
I
god,
just punched
yeah.
my phone," or something
I
like that.
I knocked over one of my water bottles once, and they just heard a bang because I have tile, and I was like, "Oh fuck me!" That bottle is now broken since I had to get rid of it because there was such a huge dent from how hard I hit the ground, so it didn't stay flat.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, I don't know my answers. True. Oh, I hit a nice record at the gym today.
Ooh, what was the record?
I finally broke 200 pounds on a chest press.
200 pounds. That's good. That's really good.
Right, right. I'm at 205 now, which is nice.
Yeah, before I had my heart surgery, I was I think about 450 pounds for my chest press. But
Jeez.
yeah. But after heart surgery, I've dropped down to 350.
Why are you so built? That's huge.
To be honest, so growing up, I was a fat kid. And it was hard because I grew so fast, but like I was growing in width too, you know?
Oh, you got the fat kid buff.
Yes. So because my mom was super toxic. Okay, you guys have heard, if you've been at the other Pride streams, you guys already know that my mom is actually the incarnate of the devil. But I remember when I was 11 years old, and this 11 was a really hard time for me because it was at the age where clothes go from like boys to men. There was like no junior section during that time like it did for girls. So because of my height and my size at 11, I wasn't able to fit in the boys section anymore. But I couldn't fit in the men's section either. And I remember I was in the fitting room, and my mom fucking made me cry. Oh my god. She's like, "You're so fat." I was like, "Man, you fucking birthed me. I was 9 pounds. I'm sorry. Like, you pushed me out of your fucking uterus, alright, woman? Like, how is that my fault?"
Like, fuck you, bitch. Like,
Yeah. So, I think after that, it actually, trigger warning, put me on a terrible ED. Okay? And I've only just recently recovered from the ED. There's some times where I definitely fall back in 100%, and I can fully admit that. But I am a lot better than I was before. And it was tough, you know. I really just wanted to please everyone else, so that's why I kept going to the gym. And over time, I started to finally use the gym for myself. And that took a really long time, right? Where I would just go to the gym and then force myself to go on the Stairmaster for like 3 hours. But now I just go to the gym because I want to. So it was definitely a really gradual period to get to that part in life. But I think the good thing about growing up as a fat kid was that I was able to bulk, right? Because usually you want to do bulk and to cut, and I was able to do that because I had the meat on my bones already, which is why I was able to lift heavy, because I had the weight to handle it.
Right. The fat kid buff is so real because so many like fat kids go from being just chubby kids into ripped adults, and I'm like, that's unfair.
Yeah.
I struggle to put on weight. I really struggle to put on weight.
Really? Yeah, no, I breathe and I gained 50 pounds.
See, I struggle so much because of the fact that like I have like a horribly small stomach. It took me like I was saying to Nick the other night, Nick Knockdown. You know Nick?
Yeah. He was on a Pride panel a few days ago.
I thought he was. I was like, wait a second, you know my buddy Nick, don't you? My inky bro. But I'm literally so like, I was saying to him, I'll cook like a stack of protein pancakes or something, and then I'll take like 3 hours to eat them because I get so full so quickly.
Damn.
Like but you know, I do try really hard at the gym. I have bloody nice shoulders, but
okay.
But no, it's definitely a thing, right? Like I try my absolute damnedest to do it, and I've been putting in the effort a lot this year.
Man, that's crazy because I love food. I love eating. But I mean, if the people check my Twitter, they know that I love food because I'm always posting food or things that I've cooked.
You're like 2 steps shy of a food blogger. I'm not gonna lie, you're
what?
so
Everyone's
close
been telling
to
me
a
that.
food blogger.
Yeah, I didn't think people would go crazy over the Jello cake.
The Jello cake?
Yeah, I made a Jello cake. Here, I'll link it to you.
Yeah. Link me the Jello cake. I want to see Tiger in the kitchen.
Yeah. My Jello
Tiger
cake.
apron. Oh shit! I've seen this.
Yeah. That's my king.
Wait, I saw like a bunch of them. We must have like a bunch of mutuals because I saw this retweeted like a bunch.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, I didn't realize you made it. I thought it was just people who were like quote retweeting it and like,
No, I
oh,
made this.
yeah, it looks like it's like the you made all of that with like the flowers and the swirls and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I made all of it.
Tiger, when I get married, I'd like to have you design my wedding cake.
Yeah? How many tiers?
Yeah. Let's be simple. Let's go basic. Let's go 3.
Okay, we can go with 3. Yeah, yeah.
Perfect, perfect. I can't guarantee that it's going to be like a pride wedding. I can't guarantee that, unfortunately.
Okay.
That it's a coin flip, but you know, I'm willing to pay the upcharge if it's not.
No, it's fine. Yeah, no, I used to be in culinary school.
Oh, wait, I think you mentioned that to me the first time we met.
That's why I love cooking. That's why being a fat kid and growing up with such a demon of a mother was rough, because I genuinely loved to cook, right? But what happened when I was still like recovering from my ID, because I just stopped cooking because I felt like wasn't allowed to eat. I would cook a lot of food and then like eat with my siblings or eat with people, and it helped me eat. So I think I always will have a soft spot for when it comes to cooking, because I think the greatest reward for food for me was to see other people enjoy it. So that's why I ended up going to culinary school for a little bit.
Okay, no, I really respect that. I really, really respect that. I can get by in the kitchen, I can cook protein foods, and I can make a good chili. But, you know, apart from that, like I feel like on the grand scheme of leveling, I feel like I'm like a level 5 culinarian, you know?
That's okay, that's okay. I mean, I posted that. I didn't think much of it because Jello cake is a very like Vietnamese dish. I don't think I've ever seen like a Jello cake like at this format in any other.
But it's so
culture.
pretty,
right? Yeah, I should have took a picture when I cut into it because the inside was marbled, but everyone ate it all up before it could.
It's marbled?
Yeah, inside was marbled. Because I made a few patterns inside the Jello. So I made it marbled, and then like I kind of drew flowers and hearts inside of it too.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So I let everyone else eat the cake. I was just eating the decorations.
Of course you were. But to be fair, I'd eat those flowers. They're like such a nice color of blue or shade of blue.
Yeah, because his favorite color is blue. So I was like, okay, we'll make everything blue.
Ah,
Final
perfect.
photos, you can check my Twitter.
Heck yes. Go check out Tiger on Twitter.
I post a lot of dumb shit on Twitter. Yes,
plugging
check
Tiger
too.
on Tiger's own stream.
We were robbed of the marble. I know, because we sang Happy Birthday, and there was like 30 people in my house. So once everything was sliced up, they ate it all up. So I couldn't take any pictures. Which, I mean, I no complaint from me. I'm glad that they ate all the food I made, because I made like 300 egg rolls, 200 crab ragoons, 200 dumplings. I made a lot of food, and I ate it all. So I couldn't feel my hands for the whole day after wrapping everything.
Oh, that is a lot of work. That is a lot of work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Luckily, from the skills of working in different kitchens, I worked as a line cook before. I used to be an actual bartender, and I worked at a Michelin star restaurant for a little bit. So I have a lot of easy prep skills where I cook really fast.
And I'm dragging you to cook for me whenever I'm near anywhere you are. Like, I'll buy everything, but I'll just shove you in my kitchen and be like, yo, Tiger, go make me something. I need something good. Go do your thing.
Yeah, for sure. No, because I'm trying to think. I also made pho. So while everything else was cooking, I made pho, fried rice, chow mein, chicken wings.
Okay, that's really cool. That's really cool. I've had pho a handful of times, and and while I was living in the US, while I was traveling through there, It used to be my favorite dish to go to if I was feeling sick. So if I had a
Mm,
cold or something like
yes,
that,
yes.
because humans have these disgusting things called colds they give to one another, apparently.
Of course, yes.
And I discovered that there was like a pho restaurant not far from me, and I was able to like Uber Eats it to me, and I could just
Mm.
stay in bed and enjoy it. And I was like, this is so nice. This is
Yes.
so nice.
Yes, it's actually a lot of work, but it's so good. Like once it's done, I spent like the
Hmm.
whole night making it, so it would cook the whole day, and I was so happy because there was a lot of people at the party that had never had pho before. So I made beef
Oh,
pho, and they fucked
that's my
that shit
favorite.
up. Yep, fucked that shit up. I was really happy.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Basically, I made the stock pot is as tall as my PC, and my PC is a full tower, so it's very big.
I still have my PC is also a tower. I'm preparing for an upgrade at some point in the near future.
Ooh, okay, okay. What's the
Um,
upgrade?
I'm thinking of getting rid of this old girl,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't actually told anyone this yet, but I'm planning on getting rid of this old girl sometime in the next handful of months, probably before the end of the year. And I'm doing a full upgrade and just getting a way fancier PC because I just want everything turned up to 11. Like, don't get me wrong, the current one does the job and does it well. You know, it's an upper mid range,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm Xander Netherbrand now. I need
You're
to I
ready
need
for
to
something more.
yeah, I mean she's 4 years old, you know. I think I can pass it on to. I have a friend that doesn't have a good PC and sort of doesn't have the same access to things that I do
Mm-hmm.
due to positions. And I'm like, you know what? Why don't I help a friend out and at the same time, you know, give a little upgrade to myself.
No, yeah, for sure. Because when I started VTubing, right? If you
Hmm.
guys know, me VTubing was an accident. But my PC was 9 years old. I had a 9-year-old PC, and it was basically like I think like 1 year in, I was like, damn, I need to build a new PC. Like this shit is
Hmm.
it's dying. Like it can handle my model, but once I start playing games, it's fucking Jover. So
Ooh,
the upgrade is so worth it. I built a PC that should last at least 10 years. Unless shit starts getting a little too
let's
fancy, but
go.
yeah.
Let's go. 10 years.
It has a 4090 graphics card, a 7950X
That's on
AMD.
my checklist.
Yeah, so it's
The
beefy. It has
the
128 gigabytes of RAM.
I love how like we have somewhat similar checklists for our
Yeah, yeah.
things. I'm like, yes, this is I need something that will last the test of time.
Yeah, no, I had to make sure. It's really nice. I was really happy with the build and everything. I actually want to add
Mm,
an LED screen inside. I've just been a little lazy, but I will probably add
right.
an LED screen inside. Because I didn't want to buy a case that had it. And also because of the 4090, you need a full tower. Because it's so fucking huge.
Right, of
So,
course.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
like they're bricks. They're literally a brick.
Yes, they're so heavy. But
I
it's
need
worth
to
it.
So the one thing that my friend is going to have to deal with when I pass on my current PC to him is that I've gone out of my way to make it very me. I've personalized it quite a lot. And by personalize, I mean let me tell you what stickers are on the side of my PC right now.
Okay, okay.
We have Grahatia on the side
Ooh,
of my PC
okay. Good choice.
from Final Fantasy 14.
We love Graha.
Uh, we have uh, we have both Shinji and Kaoru from Neon Genesis Evangelion, but as cat boys.
Ooh, okay.
Um, I have I have Kaoru with Perhaps I Was Born to Meet You. His little famous line above
Oh,
him.
yes, yes.
Uh, I have a Duma cat boy on the side of the PC as well, the little Duma meme.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I have Catboy Containment Unit with a QR code on the side of it. and, and I have Sonichu on there as well. And the last thing that's on there is a picture of Juice World with Rei Ayanami photoshopped in, sat together, counting piles of cash.
Wow.
So it's Catboy coded. It's
Wow.
internet coded, as you can tell. And I'm gonna hand that off to him and be like, well, you can't say anything bad about a gift. You've been given this.
Mm-hmm. So funny. I actually don't have any stickers, even on my old PC. I think it's because my PC before was under my desk. This one is now on something propped because I have a standing desk now. But even then, the only thing that's
Oh.
on there is I added like a keycap as the power button.
Mm.
My signed Lotus Juice Persona 3 album sits on top now. And JoJo's Light. That's it, yeah.
The thing is, I don't even like Catboys that much, right? But I
Uh-huh.
put them on for the meme of them.
Oh, okay. You know what? Fair enough. Catboys are a
You
meme.
know,
I would know.
they're a strong meme, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Meow.
and it's great. Exactly. Meow. They're wonderful. So I just started adding it there. It starts off with a meme and then it becomes so much more serious.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely a collection of Catboys for sure. I don't even have that collection of Catboys.
All right. Well, I collected you. You're part of the collection.
Okay. All right. All right. All right, buddy. Are you gonna take me to your friend too? Attach me to the PC?
Sure.
Oh
I'll
goodness.
take you there.
Oh boy.
It's definitely interesting though because I've had this thing for years and years and years, and I love how like my family didn't even bat an eyelid as soon as they saw that I'd started putting Catboy stickers on my PC. They
Oh,
were
they
just
were just
like
like whatever.
they're like, oh, just whatever, it's a thing.
Just
Also, I love the
Catboys.
head pat. I love the
Oh,
head pats.
thank you, thank you. There's actually way more toggles that I need to set up. I've just been lazy because the 2.0 model's coming out next month. And I just
Mm.
don't feel like, oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Every time I
Um,
open up my VTube studio, the 2.0 model stares back at me. It's like, you must wait. Patience, young one.
Patience.
Oh yeah. Yes, there is a 2.0 coming out and it has a bunch of crazy toggles on it.
Oh, that's so cool. 2.0s are awesome. I
Yes,
wouldn't know anything about that.
it's okay. I didn't know if I was gonna do one when I first started VTubing. Honestly, like I said, me VTubing was an experiment and also a joke. And then it became reality. And I was like, well, I actually want to put in the effort for my 2.0 then. Like I actually want it to
Mm.
be, what I want because this model was just I thought it was just an art commission of my Final Fantasy character. I had no idea that
Ooh,
we would become this.
right.
Yep.
Right. Oh, that's okay. First of all, I hugely get the Final Fantasy character art
Yeah.
commission.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was following Jover for so long, and she made a lot of Final Fantasy art commissions, so I really
mm,
wanted one. And when we were talking, she's like, "You want a full body live 2D, right?" And I didn't know what live 2D was, and I was like, "Yeah, that's what I want." Paid,
uh,
and she gave me the PSD, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like I've never had an artist give me a PSD before. They always give me the flat PNG.
right.
And I'm like opening up the file, and I'm like, why are there so many layers? What is going on? I don't know what this is.
How does this work? Okay, but like, did the pricing not give away that you'd got a whole VTuber model? Or was this like back in the
Um,
days before like the VTuber model pricing exploded?
yes, it was back in the day before VTubing prices exploded, but also because Jovu's such a popular artist, I didn't think much of it at the same time.
Oh,
I was on a
right,
waitlist for a very long
right,
time, right?
right.
So I looked at the price. I
Understandable.
was like, "Oh, okay, pays, whatever." I've been
Right,
waiting for
makes
years.
sense. Makes sense.
But yeah, so it was here's the real kicker though. This is what really set it off was when she messaged me and said if she could post my model like online. And in my head I was like, "Well, it's your art. Yeah, do whatever you want. I don't care."
Do your thing.
I didn't know that VTubers did debuts. I did not know that was a thing.
Oh.
Yeah, so she posted the model, and I had only made a social media like just recently because my friends were like, "You need to make social media. You don't have any." It's like, okay, fine. And I remember, like, I woke up the next day and there was like a ton of followers for no fucking reason. I'm like, what is going on, dude? And yeah, I asked my friends, I was like, what the fuck is a VTuber? Why do they keep saying, when is
What?
this guy debuting? And they were like, it's like a Kizuna Eye thing, dude. And I was like,
Oh.
what the fuck is Kizuna Eye? So yeah, that's how it started. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and my friends were like, just do it, just try. You know, you already have the model, why not? I was
I
like,
mean,
fuck.
heck, you're there. Might as well do it. See what happens.
Yeah. So I was like, well, shit, I'm already 50% the way there. Like, I'm actually just like, I could really just keep going. But yeah, so here we are now, and came a
Right.
full-time job instead.
Right. I don't think I could go back to not doing this now that
Mhm.
I've done it, you know?
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely. I never expected this in the cards of my life for sure.
Hmm.
So thankful to your friends. Yes, I am very thankful to my friends. If it weren't for them pushing me to do this, I would not be here. 100%.
Right.
So it's crazy.
I mean, I definitely get the friends thing because I only auditioned for first stage productions because a friend sent me the link to an ad they did.
Yeah, the ads were crazy. I remember because I remember the first round of auditions. I looked at the character trailer. I was like, oh no, I wouldn't fit any of these characters. Never mind. Moving on with my life.
Mm.
And that was the same thing with the second set of auditions. I looked at them. I was like, wow, nope, none of these either. And I think I'm just so used to being this build that if I ever went to corpo, which I probably won't, I don't
Those
know if
damn corpos.
I don't think I
Those
could
damn
handle.
corpos. Wouldn't catch me socializing with one of them. No
Listen,
way in hell you'd catch me
listen,
socializing with
I
one
don't
of
think
them.
I can be twinkified. I don't think I can handle that. I don't want to be twinkified. I can't. I'd have to beg them to make me a little wider. I can't. I can't do it. It has to
They'd
be.
make Twink Tiger. They'd flatten you out.
If
They'd get
there
rid of
was
your
Twink
shoulders.
Tiger, I'm not alive. I'm dead.
Tweet, tweet. Like, can you imagine your neck like so much thinner as well? Like, no traps on your shoulders.
Honestly,
Like,
Twink Tiger is a nightmare. Twink Nightmare is my
dude,
nightmare fuel.
it would literally be like someone stuck a pin in you and de-inflated you.
Yes, yes, and it's crazy because I'm not even the biggest model out of Invicta. I'm actually one of the smaller ones.
Wait, who's the biggest?
Harmony.
Harmony.
Yeah, Harmony is
That
technically
makes
the widest.
sense.
Harmony and then Kite. Kite and Harmony are probably at the top where their models are super huge. That is actually Nicholas. A lot of people wouldn't think it's Nicholas, but if you like take off the
Oh, I can
shirt,
see that.
his muscles are bigger than my character's muscles. And then it's me, and then it's Kane, because Kane has like the Bishonen build, and I'm like one level
Right.
up from that.
I know that Kite is really large because our models have been next to each other
Yeah,
on
yeah,
screen before, like
yeah.
a bunch. We've been next to each other quite a few times, and
Mhm.
I'm always dazzled by the fact that he like fits 1.5 of me in him.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like you're very, very wide, very, very wide.
That's really funny because when Jover was working on my 2.0, she's like, "Do you want to be bigger?" No, no, I'm okay just like this. It's perfect, just the way it is. But yeah, no. Reverse Twink Death. Actually, I fear reverse Twink Death.
I don't know
That's
if
a fear.
if I get the chance, I might like add like a little bit more beef to me. Not too much, but just like a little splash, you know?
Yeah, yeah. That's because, yeah, no. The Japanese corpos like to make the pretty Bishonen voice. I don't blame them. I just am not. I physically am not, so I don't like that my reflection would not be at least half of my width. So, yeah. De-twinkification.
De-twinkification.
Get that beam away from me. No,
No, wait. The de-twinkification would be making you not a twink.
Oh, okay, give that to me.
Yeah,
My bad.
get the beam on Tiger.
Give me the beam.
Oh, it's nice. I don't know. I always liked the if I say like the upside down pear shaped builds, would you get what I meant? Where it's like beef on top, but like baby girl waist.
Oh yeah, no, because I was during the Pride panels. I would ask the question like, what was like any like real or fictional crushes that you had that like really like gave you clarity for your identities and stuff. And I straight up said, I was like, okay, look, listen, I like wide shoulders, twink waist. I like the Dorito.
The Dorito.
Dorito.
The
So
Dorito. The
yes, I
Dorito
understand.
makes sense.
Yes, yes. So I completely
Like
understand.
if I got to choose, I'd choose like I'd add some Dorito.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. I love Doritos. What's your favorite flavor Dorito?
Oh, oh, the Cool Ranch ones, the not like the cheesy ones, but the blue bags.
The blue bag is good. My favorite is actually the
Yeah.
purple one,
The purple one.
which is sweet Thai chili.
Ah.
Yeah, that's my fave. But Cool Ranch is amazing. I like Cool Ranch more than the nacho one. So
Okay.
it's really funny because I feel like that's really a divisive answer because like a lot of people hate
No,
Cool Ranch.
I don't like the nacho ones ever since I tried the ones in America.
Oh, the ones in
'Cause,
America
like,
are pretty good.
They have like a, I don't know, maybe it's because we don't have those in the underworld, but they have kind of a chemical taste to them.
Yeah, no Red 40. No, duh. Red 40 death.
Right. Listen,
consuming
we
Red
don't
40
even
powder.
get Red 40 in the underworld, okay? That's how bad it is up here.
Damn. Damn. I love me some Red 40. I love me some Red 40. I think about it all the time. I wasn't born in America, but I am 100% American. Let it be known. I can't survive anywhere else but America. I think about it all the time. I think Kite was like, what if you went back to like, your home country and shit? I was like, absolutely not. I would not be able to handle it. I cannot give up the pleasures of America. As much as America sucks, I can fully admit that America sucks donkey dick, okay? But I can't give up some things here. Like Taco Bell, White Castle, Five Guys. It's mostly just food, I think. Yeah.
The reason for staying is food.
Yeah, 100%. And like the thing too, a lot of people don't realize this, right? Coming from a third world country, all right, I love my home country's food. Okay, that's what shaped me as a person. But I don't think a lot of people understand that coming to a first world country, the food will always taste better because the ingredients are sourced better and they have the opportunities to get better ingredients.
Right, of course.
So I remember I was explaining this to someone, and they're like, "What?" It's like you gotta understand when you go back, you taste it there, and then you taste it in the U.S. Because we have the money to buy better bones and better meats, better broth. It will always taste better, and that's why it's more expensive. But I mean, don't get me wrong though. Going back home and getting a cheap banh mi for 25 cents, let it be known, that shit is busting.
Oh, there's something just nice about traveling to somewhere where you can spend like $1 and get like a full, like an actual like little meal or something, or like a nice sandwich. I'm like, it's great because I've traveled a fair old bit around the human realms, and I sort of started off in Europe, and then I started branching my way out to sort of Egypt and a couple of places, and then from there to like eventually, like last year, I got to go to Japan for the first time, which was nice. But one thing that never changes is going somewhere and just that feeling of satisfaction from being able to buy really cheap food somewhere and being like, this is lovely.
Oh,
I
yeah,
spent
sure.
I spent like $1 and now I have a whole meal.
Honestly, the best part. I think now a lot of countries are doing foreigner tax, which I don't blame them. I honestly would prefer them to do that because
I mean,
know
I'd do that.
I know how hard it is for them. So yeah, I remember, yeah, because no, 25 cents for a banh mi is pretty normal. I think foreigner tasks would put it at like 75 cents for a banh mi, which is still very cheap. Like, I'm not complaining at all because that's like 75 cents compared to $9. Come on.
Oh yeah, no, like even then, it's like it feels. My attitude has always been whenever I visit somewhere, I always try and be a little bit extra generous with my tipping.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. I miss traveling. It's been a while since I traveled. I traveled so much pre-COVID, and then COVID happened, and then I became a fucking hermit. And I haven't. I mean, I like flew domestically
Mm.
and drove around, but I haven't like traveled out of America in a hot minute. I kind of miss
Look
it.
at this guy living in a country big enough to be able to travel around in.
You know, I actually in college I had a mental breakdown, which happens a lot for some reason, and I packed all of my shit in my car and I just road tripped across America.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, mental illness right there, and I just lived in my car and just went to a bunch of different states. Took me like 2 months. I went off the grid too.
Interesting.
People couldn't even reach me because I didn't have a phone.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, not the mental breakdown, but the off the grid thing.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I don't even know why I did it. I was just like, I need to get out of here, and I
Mm.
did. And I actually have a ton of notebooks still. I have in my house. People like to look at them all the time. Where every single state or city I stopped in, I would take a picture, meet some locals, get some signatures, go to one place, staple the receipt inside.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And I would like collect stamps too, so I would like stamp it inside the notebooks and stuff.
All right, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I loved it. I did feel a lot better because I felt like probably because I moved around a lot growing up, but having the opportunity to like be on my own and like fend for
Ah,
myself really put me into fight or flight. And
mm,
it was just really good. Like I felt like I could be in my own head on my own,
right,
and I loved it. I would love to do it again.
right. Of course.
Hmm.
During that sort of same time period, I think you and all of the Netherlings know I'm a very social being, a very, very social being. I need to have human interactions to
Yeah,
like go
yeah.
out and do things. I need to touch grass in the real world
I love touching grass.
stuff. I love touching grass. I need to do stuff and go do things and be all of that. So when that little arc happened where the world decided to stop, what happened was I was actually on my own in a student apartment for 9 months straight
Oh, damn.
because we had like the lockdown, and I think that's why I'm a little insane now.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get that because when we were in COVID, right? I luckily, like, I had my friends on Discord, but I just was always itching to go out. Oh my god, I wanted to go out so bad, and I like went to concerts all the time. I would just
Mhm.
go out just to like talk to people, and being locked up like that was rough. I like finished Persona 5 Royal in 120 hours. I didn't sleep. I was just be on Discord with my friends, so then there was like voices, so I didn't feel
Oh,
alone. Yeah,
I still need to finish Persona 5 Royal. I never finished Persona 5 Royal. I got to like the final
really.
palace
Uh
and then
huh.
I stopped.
Yeah, I love Persona. So I actually, funny enough, during the release time, I actually was gonna use PTO off of work so I could play the game uninterrupted, and then COVID happened, and I was like, well, can't complain now, I guess. Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, perfect timing. Love that.
Yeah, it was really good. I fucking brain rotted that shit, finished it, and was so happy. I was so happy
That's nice. That's nice.
because I haven't even had time to finish Persona 3 Reload because now
Oh,
I'm a streamer and it's okay. I actually I have to ask you a question. I've been asking a lot of my streamer friends about
go
this
for it.
question.
Ask me anything.
Okay, do you struggle playing games on your own now that it's a job?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't see playing. Okay, I have such a boomer take on my own job,
Okay.
which is insane. Uh, I don't see what I do as work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it as something that is like super difficult or super hard for me to do or something that requires me to have a ton of downtime and, all of that stuff. And whenever I do start feeling a little sleepy, I look myself in the mirror and I go, Xander, come on. Come on. But you haven't dragged slate rock around a construction site, have you? All right. You haven't turned around and been filing accounts all day, have you?
Mm-hmm.
No. right? You've been talking to people, having fun and goofing around with a bunch of lovely little sleepy sheepies, okay? Like you've done all of like not you've not exactly. It's why I stream as much as I do, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now when I sit down and I try and play a video game by myself, it has to be something that I know no one would enjoy me playing, or I know that I would never, never, ever get perms for.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's. I think it's probably why I struggle so hard. It's probably because I already have to like juggle so much other work with like managing all the boys, managing myself, and then sponsorship
Just
merch,
being their
all that.
parent.
Yeah, being the parent, being the manager. Even though I technically have an agency I do work with, they do more work on like creator development, and like they're usually more of my editors and stuff like that. And I have a manager, but
Right.
everyone knows in my community that I am an extreme workaholic, and when I say that I take days off, I still don't take days off. You know what I mean? But
I don't know what you're talking about with that one. I don't know what you're talking about. I take one day off a week, and
I
it's
wish.
Monday,
I wish.
and I spend that day making thumbnails for the day afterwards.
Exactly.
And going through game lists.
Yes,
And
yes.
messaging people. And that's also the day where I clean Club Netherbrand and my apartment and everything around.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. That's usually my Sundays. But yeah, no, it's been really difficult because I've been trying to get it out of my head where it's like, oh, like I want to stream this to chat, but I also want to play the game. And if I stream the whole thing for chat, then I won't be able to sleep. Like the game is so long, you know? I've been trying to do that, but then I also have this really bad habit. Okay, this is an extremely bad habit. I can fully admit. I need to finish the game on stream. I hear a good game is Faith. Okay, Faith was such a good game. I fucking loved this game. Nick actually ended up playing it like a few weeks after I finished it.
oh,
And I was so happy because it's been a long time since I've loved a game that much. It was so good. Like, it was crazy how good it was. And I literally told chat, I think we went through the first day, and I said, we're not ending until I finish this. And we basically streamed 3 days straight of the game until I finished it. It was that good.
I see.
Yeah. So I have a really bad habit. Once like I lock in, I don't know if it's the ADHD. I can't let go. It's just gonna be like constant until I get it done.
You're committed at that point. There's no swaying you off your path.
Yeah, that's how I feel about books. I think like now people like will like DNF books, which is like do not finish, did not finish. I can't do that. I need to finish the book because I can't let the book win. So then I can make a formulated opinion and write my review on Goodreads because I can't let the book win.
Fair, very fair.
My friends are like, you would save so much time if you just DNF books you don't like. You don't understand. I can't make a formulated opinion until I've completely finished the book.
So I tried to read a romance novel, I want to say 6 to 7 months back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it ended up with me putting it in the DNF pile because because the two main characters just wouldn't cut to the fucking chase already. Because it was like post-apocalyptic romance, right? It's post-apocalyptic romance. That's fine. Love that, right? But the two guys that were going on, it's like we've been in this like 12, 15 chapters, and like we're like a third of the way through the book, and now it's like, but the world is ending, but I have strange feelings. I guess I'm going to say something tonight. Tonight I'm going to say something. It says nothing. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, stop faking me out. Stop faking. I can't. I can't deal with that.
I get it. Yeah, no. Every time that happens, I like what's the word? My Kindle has like dyslexic font. So basically what it does, I wouldn't say I'm super dyslexic. I'm like slight, but it's gotten a lot better. But it I don't know what it does, but it makes you read faster. I read so much faster on dyslexic font. So whenever that happens, I turn on dyslexic font and I just like go super fast or like skim so I can get to a point where I like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I also have dyslexia, and it's actually something I like get quite embarrassed about
Oh, okay.
because the problem is I'm rather eloquent. I'm well spoken. I can throw lots of large words together. I
Mm-hmm.
can throw lots of, actual adequate knowledge of things and actually articulate things quite well. But the problem is when it comes to me reading things, I always have to take the extra time, the extra pauses, the extra like slow downs. And I'm like, damn it, if I had the fucking combo, if I could read and also I could think how I currently think, I'd be OP. I'd be far too powerful.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, when shit like that happens, I always think that the world couldn't make us too perfect, right? Because
Right.
here's a good example. So I can't see things in my head.
Ooh.
Um, a lot of people have like the like 8D imagination where they can see everything in high definition. I don't see that. In my head, it's just words. It's black and there's just words. And it was really
Oh.
tough because I really, really, really wanted to be creative so bad. I wanted to be creative. I wanted to make art. I just wanted to do things um that would use creativity. But whenever I would draw, I couldn't draw without looking at something as reference because I couldn't imagine a person in my head. I would see the word person. If I think about like someone that I know, I see the words that I would describe the person and their features, but I can't see their face.
Oh. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Is that also I does that also tie into whether or not you have like the internal monologue where you like talk to yourself as you go?
Yes, I do have the internal monologue, and it's his he has his own voice. He's a little asshole, actually. Um, but yeah,
Interesting.
so it's I've had full conversations with my head voice because it's all just
Okay.
words.
Okay, so also got the head voice thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I have the visual imagination. So
Mm-hmm.
I see things in like pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Except, yeah, just pictures. I can't string words together, but can think in pictures. But I'm also terrible at art. I can't draw. I
I really
can't
love
draw.
drawing. Actually, I don't do it much though.
Oh, oof, oof. Like I cannot draw. I've tried before. I've tried again. I've tried so many times, but I don't know. Something about maybe the hand-eye coordination or taking what's in my head onto a page. I cannot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think like I have a really good study on anatomy because I studied it so hard. But I don't know. I think I just need to get back into art. I really, really like art. Um,
Mm,
but yeah, no. When it comes to like, because I realized I had slight dyslexia growing up too. I think it did get easier for me because I could see words in my head, right? If I was
right.
able to see the word how it's supposed to be the one time, when I would try to read it and the like dyslexia would go like this, I'd be like, no, I've seen this word before. Then I'd be able to read it. But
Right.
it's just really interesting. I think that's probably why I enjoy reading so much. And I think a lot of people are surprised that I read because most people read to be able to imagine the images in their head, right? I read because it gave me more words so that I could describe things myself. That's why I liked it. And I still love
Okay.
reading.
Yeah, I love reading. I've never had a problem with like reading things in my head. Or I sometimes have. Sometimes I stumble a little bit, but barely ever. It's
Mm-hmm.
usually when I have to like read things out loud or sight
Mm.
read or anything like that. Then it's just like, oh no, everything's getting a little bit fuzzy.
Mm-hmm. For sure, for sure. Yep. Yep.
Mm.
For me, I can draw, but it takes forever. Yeah, me too. Me too. I take a long time to get shit done. Like I'll draw like a hand for like 10 hours and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm moving on now.
Oh no, I hear that. I hear that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, if you is there any books off the top of your head that you really love?
Oh, off the top of my head that I really love. So I'm an absolute nerd. I love reading just like TTRPG books and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that because I love those types of games. I don't know why. I discovered them when I was really young and they ended up forming like such a large part of who I am and my identity.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of sort of TTRPG books
Mm-hmm.
and that sort of thing. I really love some of the classics. I read The Godfather for the first time when I was like 16,
Ooh, a good one. That's a good one.
and that's such a nice one. From there, I'd say I do love good crime thrillers. I love some crime thrillers. Last of the Good Guys was a mafia thriller by
Mm-hmm.
John Carbone that I quite liked. It was like a good intro into like crime thrillers from the perspective of the criminals. Because heck, you got
Mm-hmm.
to do it from the criminals are so much more interesting than the people trying to catch them.
I've always
Um,
been a villain enjoyer.
Oh, I'm such a villain lover. I'm
Mm-hmm.
such a villain lover. I'm a terrible, terrible villain lover.
Their convictions and their motivations are so much more interesting than a hero.
Exactly,
Yep.
exactly. Villains are just better. Look, I was playing. Have you played Wuthering Waves yet?
Yes, I have.
The
Yes.
Yeah, no. When I saw Scar, I went feral.
Yeah, I miss his strap so much.
Ah, I was like, look at him. He's the main character. I want to join his side.
Mm-hmm.
Which side? Like, he's great. He's great. I love him. He's perfect. Get out of my way. We're joining his team.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We better be able to join his team. I need that. We better be able to.
Oh my god, it's actually so funny because I remember there was a collab Kai, Kane, and I did many moons ago. I think it was like a year ago or so. And I think
Uh
like
huh.
there was like a topic about like if you had to pick to be a hero or a villain, which one would you pick? Everyone
Villain.
picked hero except me. I was like I would be a villain 100%. And not
Villain.
because I would consider myself inherently evil, but I just don't believe in half the like I am not the type of person that believes in saving everyone. I'm not that kind of person.
I,
And I remember this whole conversation because it was crazy because like me and Kane were going at it. Yep,
like, heroes would be so miserable
yep.
in real life. Like the amount of sacrifice, the amount of like self-sacrifice, the things you have to give up, putting every other person always above yourself. No, be a little bit selfish. Do it. Have some fun with it, you
You
know?
know that's why I love Lelouch so much.
Mhm.
Lelouch from Code Geass, one of like the
Oh, I haven't
best
seen Code
tragic
Geass.
heroes because he played the villain so well. Such a good character. One of my faves of all time. Villains have better fashion anyway, and that is so real.
True. That's so true.
That's so real, yeah.
Like I can't even lie. If I woke up tomorrow with superpowers, I would almost immediately commit a crime.
Noted, noted.
Like
Writing that in my notebook.
think think about it. Like so like whether it was like I don't know, like some X-Men style fire hands or some electricity or something like that. First thing I do, make a beeline straight to the ATM and melt the front of it off and take what's inside.
You know what? If you had a superpower, what would be a superpower you would want?
Oh, okay. Teleportation.
You know what? We have to be the same person because I said teleportation in my head too.
Ah, nice. Nice. It's
Teleportation
so
sounds so good.
useful.
Yes, yes,
It's so
exactly.
useful. Like it doesn't even have to be long range or short range or just give me a range, whether I can see where I need to be or I can't see where I need to be, or where like I'd have to figure out exactly like what the limits were in the power on like the power scale, but it's so useful.
Yep, 100%. Because like people are like, wouldn't you want to be like a mind reader? Absolutely not. People say some weird shit in their heads. I don't want to read
No,
that. You know, like no, I'm
not just
good.
not just that, but can you imagine just like the amount of like weird shit you would hear in your friends' heads?
Yep, yep.
Like I can't imagine what's rattling around in some of the people I know. And
That's
you
what
hear
I'm
people's
saying.
internal monologue as well, which
Yeah,
is so weird.
yep.
And And, you know, I don't want to know what lewd stuff you look at.
Yep. Yep. Freezing time? I don't
Freezing
know.
time.
I don't think I would want.
That's a good one.
I think it would be useful, but at the same time, I would still pick teleportation. 100%.
I feel like freezing time would work. I would take that because of the fact that it could just be like teleportation with extra steps. Because, you know, freeze time, go to where you want to go. Unfreeze time. Congratulations, you've just teleported. You know?
I guess, huh? But I guess, like,
Right?
also at the same time, I feel like I would only use freezing time at specific points. I don't know. I like, even like, let me like apply it as a VTuber. How would I use freezing time as a VTuber? If I use it as a real person, maybe. Huh.
You could literally do like the best endurance streams ever. You could never stop streaming.
Oh my god, Twitch wouldn't allow that though. I think there's like an hour, like a limit that you can reach, and then you have to restart your stream.
Ugh,
I know.
that's terrible.
I think YouTube does the same thing. I can't remember what the time is though.
Does YouTube have that? I thought it might have been just Twitch.
I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
Because like, what I immediately think is like lo-fi hip hop beats to study/relax to.
Oh yeah, I guess so, huh?
Right?
Huh. YouTube is 12 hours? Okay, yeah. So I think there's Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure there's a limit. I think they have to keep restarting the stream. Yeah, that's what it is.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
They can't let us
So
online forever.
We can't be like lo-fi hip hop beats to study/relax to.
Did you know there's like a story attached to them? Like there's like actually like lore and world building between all the like the lo-fi characters?
I know that you can see stuff out of the apartment windows on lo-fi hip hop beats to study/relax to, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, so there's like the lo-fi girl and now there's a lo-fi boy and they're across from each other.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, whoa, mine is blown right now.
I ship them.
Yes. It was really interesting when I was watching the video.
Have them see each other. I want them to see each other.
Yes.
Look through the window.
Me
see
too.
each other.
They have lore? Yes. I found this really recently when I was looking up for like lo-fi while I was working. And I found like the same account but like a male character, and I was like, what's this? And like they had like a whole trailer video of like seeing her window and looking to the other side and the guy's window. I was like, whoa. And they play different music too, which I was like, whoa.
Oh, lo-fi hip hop beats to study/not relax to?
Not relax. I'm not sure. I can't remember what it was, but it was really cute. It was super cute.
Let me see. Lo-fi. Wait, let me see if
let me look it up.
To study and relax to. I don't know why, but whenever I say that, I'm always reminded of the what's it called? The BoJack Horseman thing where they keep saying the full name of like lo-fi hip hop beats to study at/relax to over and over again.
Oh yeah,
Lo-fi.
okay. It's Synthwave boy and lo-fi girl.
Oh, I see them.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, he has a dog, she has a cat.
Oh, what? What?
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
This is lore.
It's lore, yeah.
I love how they have like 5K live viewers as well on all these different live streams they have going right now. Like, they have diversified their audience base with lo-fi hip hop beats to study/relax to into such an industry.
Yeah, they even did medieval lo-fi.
The dog is so cute.
Yeah, right?
The dog is so cute. What the hell?
I love it. It's so good. It's so good.
Wait, so that's hit the view from his window.
Yeah, there's also Lo-Fi Girl
And
for
this
Lego
is-
building.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Lo-Fi Boy leaves a note for Lo-Fi Girl?
Yeah. It's serious stuff.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, there's law? Are they get what?
Yeah.
Wait, are they gonna what? No. No, why is this turning into a romance anime? This is animated.
I want more updates. I need more
This isn't
updates.
this is an anime.
Basically, yeah.
Why is this an why is Lo-Fi Girl an anime? I I remember when this was just a 600-hour stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still going through revelations on that one.
No, it's honestly so cute because I've been listening to lo-fi beats like for forever, right? And I was just like trying to find some new stuff to listen to, and I actually listened to so much synthwave. So I was like, "Whoa, synthwave boy, lo-fi girl." Yeah, no, it's so cute, so cute.
This would be insane if this was actually all just one big long ploy to get background funding for an anime.
You would think, and I'd watch it. I'd watch the hell out of it.
I would. It feels like your name, you know?
Yeah, they'd be like college students both studying, and like maybe because like they would look at each other through like the windows, and then they would like meet eyes and be like, whoa. And then maybe they'd be like walking out in the city that they live in and then run into each other. And then maybe they have a class together at the same college and building the anime guys.
It's good. It's yeah, no, great. Love it. Love it. This is something that needs to get made.
But yeah, big recommend. The Synthwave radio is actually really good. And I listen to a lot of Synthwave, so
All right. I will take it under advisement. Very nice.
for sure, yeah. You know, wait, this is a really good topic then. What type of music do you listen to? I listen to just about anything, so.
Oh, so I'm very eclectic with what I listen to. I try not to settle with one singular genre. However, most of the stuff I listen to can be found on SoundCloud. I'm a huge SoundCloud user, so whether or not I'm going and listening to some I don't know whether it's sort of obscure hybrid like in rap slash indie music or something like that, or whether it's hyperpop that's sort of being built on, or whether we just want to go with something nice and sad. It's all there. I fell out of love with like pop music and sort of anime music and all of that like quite a while ago because I'm like, okay, this all kind of sounds the same. But I have literally like locked myself into SoundCloud, and I locked myself in there about 7 years ago, and I haven't emerged ever since. And I don't plan to.
Yeah, no.
I don't plan to.
I remember like way back before like streaming services were a thing, and I used Google Play Music. Google Play Music doesn't exist anymore, and I will curse Google every day about it.
I had Google Play Music, and then they took it away.
They took it away, and it was the best because we had an offline library and we could upload to.
Yeah, so there was an for anyone who doesn't know, there used to be you used to be able to like buy the tracks to listen to them offline, right? And you could buy entire albums for like, you know, like $5 or something like that, right? And you could listen offline, and you could have them saved on your phone, and you could move. And not only that, but if you had like different Google like devices that were all signed in on Google, you could literally like just always have your new music ready to download and listen to, or readily download and listen to on all your devices, right? And then they folded it into like YouTube Music.
Awful.
And they took away all of the music that you had and said that you had like you could go through YouTube Music to listen to it. And the fit I pulled. I spent money on getting those albums, and now you're saying that I have to tune in and stream them via your app? How dare you?
Dude, that shit was awful because they said that you could back up all the music that you put in, but when I backed it up, it was just like PDF files. It wasn't even the music. I was like, you have got to be fucking kidding me. And it was like over 6,000 songs that I curated in my Google Play Music over the years. And I tried to put some of the songs into YouTube Music because they said, oh, we'll transfer all your music over. They didn't. And with YouTube Music, they kept the stream music separate from your uploaded music, which was
Yeah,
even
yeah, yeah.
worse.
That was what happened to me. That was what happened to me. They put it all into like my uploaded music, and I still had to have an online connection to stream it.
Yep.
The only thing that me uploading the music did is that they wouldn't run ads on it.
Yep. Oh, I was so mad, dude. I still, to this
was-
day, am so pissed about
I'm
it.
still bitter. I refuse to use YouTube Music because of that. I'm still bitter.
Same, 100%. Like, it makes me so mad every time I think about it.
You know me, Tiger. I am a petty bitch when push comes to shove, right?
Sure, yeah.
I'm so fucking petty. The Netherlings know how fucking petty I am, right? Like, if you bump me, I'll shove you down the stairs in 5 years. Like, you know, I'm that levels of petty. So literally that happened. I've not touched YouTube Music ever since.
Yep.
I've deleted it off of everything. I don't touch it. I will go out of my way to say how much I dislike it. No, I can't. I'm so petty. I have a vendetta against YouTube Music.
Yeah, YouTube Music can literally suck my ass. I fucking hate YouTube Music. I hate Spotify too. I barely use Spotify.
I don't use Spotify.
Yeah, I fucking hate Spotify.
They don't pay their artists enough.
They don't. But yeah, no, I love SoundCloud. I have so much music from SoundCloud. But I think what breaks my heart the most about like losing like, you know, my 6,000 song library is that some of those songs were so niche and they were like uploaded to like YouTube and SoundCloud, and like those accounts are gone. And I will never be able to recover those files.
Right. It's just gone.
Yep. And that's why I've always been like a firm believer in like physical media. I have like a lot of CDs, a lot of vinyls.
Same. I have a CD collection.
Yes, same, me too.
Okay, do you have a prize CD in your CD collection?
A prize CD? Let me think. Currently, one of the top ones is the original Persona 3 OST because it's signed by Lotus Juice. So that one's definitely at the top because he signed all the discs too. But I think one of my most prized CDs is actually, drumroll, the Nana OST. The Nana anime OST.
That?
It's so rare. It's a really, really old anime that never finished. And the OST was so good. It's so hard to get. I have the PS2 game. I have the vinyl. But no, that CD probably costs so much fucking money now because it's so hard to find.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I that's one of my favorite CDs. Other than that, it's probably when I didn't hate my dad when he gave me his original Bee Gees CDs.
Oh, like the Bee Gees, like the 1980s, 1970s?
Yes. Yeah, the original Bee Gees CDs and the original ABBA CDs.
Oh, Mamma Mia, here I go again. That one.
My.
Yeah, how can I resist ya?
Yes, exactly. No, those CDs, I think I also have his Santana CDs too, and Boney M.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, so all the originals from like the 90s, the 80s, and the 70s, they're still in perfect condition.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yep.
I don't have anything in perfect condition. I have an original copy of Persona 3 Fez edition for the PlayStation 2.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
And they're very difficult to get their hands on, but I bought it off of an eBay auction. I bought it off of an eBay auction for $60 because the original owner died and his family was selling all of his games.
Oh my god! Oh no, at least it's in good hands.
So I'm like, I had this moment where I was like, do I want to own a dead guy's copy of Persona 3 Fez? It's really rare. But like,
yeah.
I feel like he'd want me to have it. He'd want it to go to a good home. So I got that. The only CD I have, which I like really, really heavily value, would have to be one of the like first run of Tales of Pure Fly from Man with a Mission, and I had that shipped
Really?
to me from Japan.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I have seen Man with a Mission live.
I have too.
I love them so much, dude.
I love them.
Oh my god,
dude.
Listen, there are not enough Man with a Mission fans, and it breaks my heart. And this makes me so happy right now because I fucking love them.
I followed them for a whole summer on tour.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous. Oh my god, I only got to see them twice, but it was so fucking good. I got pictures with them. They signed all my I love them. They're so good.
My point of pride that I use to flex on Man with a Mission fans is that, you know, who is it that always does the crowd dive? Mind blank. You know which one?
Yes, I can't remember their names off the top of my head, but I know which one you're talking about.
I think it's Kamikaze Boy that always does the stage dive.
Okay. Yeah.
I was at a concert, and what happened was it was literally just me and a bunch of what must have been like Japanese fans that had come over to watch them, and everyone, you know, it was great. It was going wild. The dude does a stage dive, but the thing was, there was some very like petite, small Japanese girls that were being expected to catch him. And the dude took them down like bowling pins.
Oh, that's right.
And he's like there stumbling, and I grab him like by the butt and pull him back onto his feet so he doesn't like fall over. And he just gives me a little slap on the back and then hops back on stage. And I'm like,
so crazy. That's
but
actually
on the flip
so
side,
awesome. Yeah, touch his butt.
I grabbed him by the butt. I got to touch butt. It was in a non-weird way. I had the option to either grab him by the butt or he was going to fall face first on like the guitar or the bass. And I was like, oh no, we can't have that.
Yes. No, that's actually so funny because this was years ago. But I was in the front of the picture because, like, you know, you're not allowed to have your phones during the concert, which I think is super awesome. I don't like when there's phones. I love just enjoying the music, right?
Yes.
But for the last encore song, they let you have your phones, and they usually take
it was Emotions, right? They let you take your phones out when it's Emotions because they yes, I know. I love how I knew the song. I love how I knew the song.
So at the end when they take a picture of like the concert hall, you actually can see me right smack dab in the front to the left. So if you guys go look, you can try. You can try to find me. I think it's really funny, but I'm like smack dab in the front. Same with Miyavi and same with Baby Metal when I went to see them.
Man with a Mission was the first time I ever got into a fight with someone in a mosh pit.
For real?
Yeah. This like one dude kept like shoving his way past people to the front of like the actual rail.
Yeah.
And like there were people who'd been waiting like 3, 4, 5 hours, right?
Of course,
and like the mosh pit opened up, and you know me, I love a good mosh pit. And he was like going in. He eventually like drifted to the back, and then what happened was he like steadily started like clawing his way forward again. Like he was like grabbing people's like shoulders and necks and pushing them out of the way to get back to the front. And I disliked that quite strongly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, because that's not even bad concert etiquette. That's just called being a dickhead. And and what happened was he did it to me, and he like scratched the back of my neck as he like pushed past. And something in my head just clicked slightly, and I went. They started playing the first few chords for Dead End in Tokyo, and
so good.
A pit always opens up with Dead End in Tokyo.
Yep.
And he was there, and I don't know what clicked in my head, but I was like, when he runs, I'm gonna go straight into him and send him. And I did.
Did you fly?
And I put my weight behind it, and he went flying, and I didn't see him again for the rest of the concert.
Oh, goodness.
I think I killed him, but he literally just bounced, and he was just enveloped by the crowd. And
High key deserved.
Deserved. I was like, I don't know what's happened to him.
You know what?
But it's not my job to care.
That reminds me of a really funny mosh pit story of my own. So I went to see Baby Metal. I'm a big Baby Metal fan.
Nice.
And I don't remember who the opener was at this concert, but they were fucking such assholes. So there was like a lot of people that came just for the opener. Never seen the opener. They were awful. Regardless, the people that were there for the opener were also assholes. And concert etiquette, if you guys don't know, if you haven't been to a lot of at least like alternative rock metal concerts, is that the front row, do not involve them in the mosh pit, okay? Mosh pit is always middle to back, never the front, because that's usually where people that are VIP or like have waited for a long time at the railing want to see the concert. They don't want to be a part of that mosh pit.
Right, they've been there for a day and a half to get to the front.
Yeah,
especially
exactly.
If
They
it's
were
baby metal.
camping outside, man. They don't want to be fighting
Right.
shit. So they started trying to make a mosh pit in the front, and in the front was like a lot of like petite Japanese girls. You know?
Oh no, leave them alone.
Yes,
leave
and
them alone.
the mosh pit was like just a bunch of crazy people, and I was just like, oh my god. So I tried to stop it because they kept pushing these girls. And this guy tried to push me, and I was like, absolutely not. I'm twice your height. You don't
hell
do
no.
that.
Oh hell no.
You don't want to do
you,
that.
you get him, Tiger. You get him, Tiger.
So I grabbed him and threw him. And they almost took me out with security, but the girls backed me up, and they're like, no, they kept pushing us. He was just helping us.
Mm-hmm.
Later on in the concert for Baby Metal, okay, so there was like, I was like kind of front middle, right? I actually had went to the Baby Metal concert with a date. Kind of. I think he thought it was a date. I didn't think it was a date. But he was in love with me. I didn't realize. I still feel bad about it to this day. We were slightly like standing next to each other, but he was a little smaller than me. And, you know, I'm just vibing. I think Megitsune started first. And the mosh pit like started, and for some reason people were moshing in the front. And
okay.
I lose him. I completely lost
He's gone.
him.
He's lost.
Like I looked to my right, and I was like, oh, where'd he go? And this mosh pit is going crazy that they're like pushing people, and it gets to the point where I get pushed all the way to the railing to the left, and this bear of a man, okay, he was my height, but he was like 3 times my width, that held on to me the whole time. He's like, I got you.
Ooh.
Don't worry. I was like, oh my god. Whoa, what's going on? So he basically held me.
Goodbye the date I came with.
Right, he held me basically the whole time for the concert so I wouldn't go flying.
Mm-hmm.
Because this man did not move. This man was a statue.
I love this.
Right? And in front of me, there was this man trying to protect his girlfriend at the railing. It was just really funny, right? And, you know, I was able to enjoy the concert even though the mosh pit went crazy. So then after this concert, after, you know, I threw someone and then also got held by a bear, I was leaving the venue by myself. I completely forgot I came with someone.
Oh.
I'm leaving, and I was like looking up like places to eat, and then my phone blows up, and he's like, where are you? And I was like, I'm sitting in a Thai restaurant by myself.
Where are you? Where did you go?
he finds me at this Thai restaurant. He looks so disheveled. I was like, oh my god. And he's like, you left me. You abandoned me. I was like, listen, man. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. He's like, someone fucking crowd surfed and I had so much ass in my face. And I was like, oh my bad. Like,
I mean,
he's even in the shower.
That sucks, bro, but on your own.
Yeah, no, that was really rough. I completely forgot. And yeah, we haven't seen each other since.
I mean, I think that might be for the best, maybe.
I think so too. But yeah, I always forget about. I genuinely went through that whole concert, which was what, 2.5 hours. Completely forgot about him. But yeah, he got eaten up by the mosh pit. It was rough because he was a lot shorter than me too. So he was a goner, honestly, because I think he was like, I'd say he was like 5'5". I'm 6'2". So he was gone.
Oh yeah, 5'5"?
Yeah.
Wait, they make men in that size?
I think so. I think he was
Really?
5'5". I mean, I had to look down, so he had to.
Did you have to buy like a fun pack to get him?
I
Like,
don't
was it
think
like a
so.
share pack with like the little mini bags or something? Did you get a bunch of them in one pack?
I wonder.
Sorry, I'm being vile. um,
He was pretty tiny though. Now that I think about it, it makes sense why he was eaten up by the mosh pit.
right.
Because I think he was like at like chest height for me, like a little bit under my chest. So, yeah.
I apologize to all short people in chat. I love you.
Yeah. You see, okay, listen. I love our shorties, but I think you guys need to understand a perspective that I have. Okay, when I
Mhm,
was in high school, I took the bus to school. Okay, and
mhm.
I had a neighbor. She was 5'2" at most, I think. She
Right.
made sure that I was 5 feet away at all times so we could look each other in the eye while talking.
Uh,
she refused to be next to me. Like we had to always be 5 feet apart so she could look me in the eye.
You gotta be at the same height.
Yes, yes. And she was honestly so funny. I remember there was one time I had to get close to her because I was trying to get on the bus, and she's like, "Stay away from me." I was like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "You were not allowed to look down on me." I was like, "I'm sorry. You're like half my height. What do you want me to do?" I was literally a whole foot taller than her.
Right? Like, I'm sorry, but then again, I will say to make up for the short comment a moment ago. All right, I do love short people. You are fun sized, and it's great that I can easily pick you all up.
Yeah, yeah. No, I still remember to this day. So whenever I'm around people that are like a foot shorter than me, I just like instinctively stay a little farther away. So then they don't have to like bend their neck 90 degrees.
Oh, I just do the really obvious thing of crouching down, so that they to the back.
I've done that once and someone kicked me in the knees, so I haven't done it since.
Oh, see, yeah, no, that's because you're like crouching knees first. The trick is to like put your hands on your knees and make the sort of back bend really obvious. Really,
Oh,
really
okay, all right.
obvious,
Noting down for the future.
right? You got to let them know that the height difference is there.
You know what makes me really laugh? Have you seen like the TikToks or the shorts where these people that are like 5 feet tall, they give their phone to someone that's like 6 feet and then ask to record perspective? So the shorter person can see how we
Oh
see them.
no.
Oh my god, it makes me laugh every time.
Oh, I can't imagine what life would be like being like too much shorter.
I can't either.
Like it would be so weird.
I know. Like, I don't think people understand when I seriously say like they look like toddlers. Like, like toddlers, I can't help it.
Yeah. It's like what are you doing?
Yep, yep. Or like whenever I see my little cousins climb the counter to reach like the top of like the cabinets and shit.
Mm,
Yep.
yeah. I always remember the world feeling so big when I was like small.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that's how they feel all the time.
Okay, so one thing that really freaked me out when I was a very, very young child was I used to have what I thought was this giant, like, stuffed panda that would
Hmm.
sit in the corner of my room. And I loved that thing. I loved that thing because I'd like lay against it. It was like the perfect size for like a little demon to just sort of lay against, right?
Hmm.
And I remember having this horrifying experience of coming home from like school one day and realizing how small this thing was and that I was like so much bigger and I tried to like lay down against it and it didn't even cover my back. I must have gone through like a growth spurt in like the space of 2 weeks, but it was so tiny and I was like, this used to be able to like carry my weight almost. This used to
Hmm.
be me. What is something's wrong? So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I feel that. I remember when I hit my growth spurt, it was overnight. That was really weird. I remember because like I
Ooh.
woke up, and I went to the shower, and I am legally blind. So, you know, when you go in the shower, I'm not wearing my glasses. And I remember turning on the water, and then I was just staring at like the shower thingy, the water thingy mabobber. I
Right.
was like, why am I eye level? Why am I looking? Why am I looking at this? Why am I not under the water right now? And then I walked out, and I was like, this is weird. And then I stood in front of the mirror. It's like, whoa, why can I see like all of my upper body in the mirror? Did you think much about it? Clean up, leave the bathroom, hit my head on the fucking door frame. I was like, oh, what the fuck is going on?
A dual frame's a challenge for you as well, because dual frames are such a challenge for me.
Yes, they are. My siblings, when they like saw me and they're like, "What the? Who are you?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm your brother." And they're like, no, you're not. You grew like a whole foot." And I was like, "Oh, I did? Huh? What? So yeah.
Yeah.
I think
No,
I
feel
would
that.
be happier if I was just like exactly 6 feet. I'd be happy. I don't need the extra 2. Because I feel like the extra 2 has made it very difficult for me to find pants. Pants have probably been the hardest because I would say that my body is pretty proportionate for the most part, but it has been difficult for my legs.
No, I get that. I feel like it's an awkward size where you have to go something a little bit taller and a little bit smaller, or a little bit smaller.
Yep.
I don't know. Size difference tag.
Size difference tag. Yeah. Pants are hard to find for sure. Yeah. I'm luckily my torso isn't too long or too short, so it doesn't look super weird. But you know.
You've got to add the tag, okay? You've got to add the tag. You need to always tag your work.
Oh, for sure. And we all know that you guys like size difference.
Exactly.
Let's be real.
It's very popular. It's very popular.
Let's be real here. Us in chat, we know y'all. Eyes with eyes. It's so funny though, because I think because of like the high school thing, you know, with the girl always being 5 feet away from me, I actually didn't go out with a lot of people that were shorter than me because I just didn't want to have to talk to someone 5 feet away.
Aww.
Yeah. So, and I remember I did go out with this one girl that was shorter. And I remember when we would stand next to each other, my head would be bent down 90 degrees and her head would be bent up 90 degrees. And I just remember just looking at her and I said, "This is not going to work." She's like, "What do you mean?"
No.
I was like, I can't go on my knees to kiss you every time.
Knees.
Yep.
Oh goodness. Oh, that's a lot of work.
Yep. And I will mention this, okay? I think that maybe this is. I think that there's so many tall girls that also need tall guys, and I think that we need to also give some love to short kings. Like, I always feel so bad whenever I see someone super tall and super short together, when I feel like we need to even it out a little, you know?
We need to even. No, but if you get like a tall girl and a tall guy and you put them together, then they might make an average sized kid.
You think so?
Yeah, we're evening out the gene pool, as it were. Okay.
I guess that makes sense because like my mom's 4'9". 4'9", 4'10". My dad was 5'7", I think.
All
of their kids end up tall. I'm 6'2". My brother's 6 feet. My sisters are both 5'8". So I think that might be the tech.
Yeah, you gotta even it out. We'll just get and if you think about how many tall people there are in the world, we're gonna drag the average size upwards little by little.
Yeah. How did she give birth to you? I think about that all the time. She said I was a 9-pound baby. I don't know how, like, she actually wanted to do natural birth is what she said, but because I was such a big baby, they had to cut her open like the alien. What's it called? I think like C-section? I think that's when they like open
C-section,
it up. Yeah. So they didn't have a choice. I wasn't gonna fit.
I'm just saying, if that was me, I'd take every drug available to like not feel anything.
Yeah. Yeah, the other ones, I think my sisters were like 7 pounds, and my little brother was around 7 pounds too. So I was the only really huge baby.
Right, giant
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, so it's really funny because I think she said that the doctor was like, "This baby, he's gonna be fucking ginormous. Like he's gonna grow big." And I did. I was a chunky baby. Yeah.
It's like, oh, this one's gonna be huge.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. I was a preemie. Think I was 4 pounds.
Oh,
Whoa, here's the size of, so you can just pick you up with one hand.
whoa.
That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, 9 pound baby. I saw the pictures and I read the birth certificate and everything. I was like, damn, that's a fat fucking baby.
My younger brother is like 5'10". He got the height. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. I'm sorry.
Once you break 6 feet, that's when you can say that he got the height.
He's still got like a little bit to go.
Yeah. Put some insteps in his shoes. 1 month early is kind of crazy. I don't remember if I was 2 weeks early or 2 weeks late. I think I was 2 weeks early. And it's so funny because my mom thought I was gonna be blind because I didn't open my eyes for like a whole week.
Oh.
Yeah, they thought my eyes would just be closed forever. But I don't know, I just randomly opened them and now I can see. So thank God. Thank God I was like, all right, I'm ready to see the world now. My mom used to say that I had my eyes closed because I wasn't ready to face the world yet. That's because it was earlier than what I was supposed to be birthed at. Something like that. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like 5 feet compared to him though. I mean, you guys. Well, I guess he did eat 5 inches, huh? 10 inches? 10 more inches? Damn. That is a pretty big difference.
I mean, that's a decent sized difference.
Yeah. It's okay. Just cut off a part of his leg and then attach it to yours.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
If you cut off 5 inches, you both can be 5'5".
Yes.
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 Yes. We're just making it fair. I think it's fair. You just have to snap his bones and then attach it to yourself.
Well, thanks for having me on, Tiger. It was great being here.
What do you mean?
Oh, goodness.
Amputation strat, that's what I'm saying. Look, man, as someone that has broken both my legs, a few ribs, my fingers, it's not too bad. They'll recover. It's okay.
I've never broken a bone.
You are so lucky.
I've cracked a rib, but I've never broken a bone.
Yeah, I have metal kneecaps because I broke my legs.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bionic Tiger?
Yeah, so whenever I hit the ground on my knees, you can definitely hear the metal. It's really weird, actually. The sound is completely different from like.
Oh, that just made me shiver. Oh, yeah. That just made me shiver.
And when I like flick it, also sounds different. But have you ever been reflex tested before?
Yes, when I was a very, very young child.
So they like do the thing with your knee to see if your knee kicks up, right?
Yeah, they do the little bonk with the little hammer.
Yeah, so I don't have the nerves there anymore because it's all metal.
Oh.
So even if you do that, I won't instinctively kick up or anything because it's just, if you can hear that, it's just metal.
I'm just hearing plap, plap, plap on your end.
Yep, because that's my knee.
Your knee goes plap, plap, plap.
Kinda, yeah. It feels really weird too, because like sometimes like when I'm bored, I'll just like feel my kneecaps, and like I can feel like the cut of the metal on the sides.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that gave me the shivers.
Yeah. You thought that was my thighs? I mean, I can slap my thighs too. Hold on. Wait. I think the thighs sound way different.
Wait, I'm wearing jeans. My thigh slaps don't sound as good.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't professional. I'm still wearing my boxers.
That's fine. I'm not wearing a shirt.
Okay.
Here's me slapping my chest, I guess.
I literally messaged Xander. I was like, bro, I need another hour. I can't feel my eyes. Oh my god. I went back to sleep and then I woke up right when he messaged me back. It was like, it's perfect. It was perfect timing. I just went to brush my teeth, make coffee. I was like, okay, we're good. Yep. Yep. Just boxers. This honestly, this is like the best part about VTubing is that I don't have to be professional. Even with the Zoom meetings I used to have when I worked like an
I don't
actual
have to put on pants to go to work.
Exactly. I can just
I can turn up to my meetings naked and no one will know.
No one will know.
Nobody's gonna know.
Exactly. Unless, you know, my model is stripped too, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
yeah.
Did I tell you that my 2.0 loads in naked?
You didn't tell me that. Does it have a dick?
Oh yeah, it has a dick.
Okay.
But I did not know it loaded in naked when the rigger gave me the file, so I can like test and everything. I was like, "Whoa, why is he naked?" And the rigger was like, "Oh, it was just easier to rig him in naked, so then you can dress him up like a Barbie doll yourself." I was like, "Okay, it makes sense, but I wish I had a warning before I loaded in." Yeah. VTubers have dicks. Not all of them. I'm one of them because Jovru was like, "You want a penis?" I was like, I mean, I'm not gonna say no. you want to put it on there? I'm not gonna say no.
It's kind of funny that this is the second time me hearing that story.
Yeah.
But from a completely different source. And a completely different person who has a model like that.
Did you hear from Kite?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because Kite also wanted a PP.
Yeah, Kite got a PP as well.
Yeah, after he found out I was the first one that had a PP, and then he wanted a PP too. I was like, all right, Kite. I didn't even ask for this, but you actually want it. You know? All right, Mr. Kite.
Guy was like, I remember. Because like he'd been chatting with me during the process as well, and we'd been hanging out. And he was like, I think I want to add one under my model. And I was like, oh, he's like, yeah, I've been thinking about my 2.0. And I'm like, that's where your mind goes first for 2.0 to add like PP to model.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm still reeling over that.
Yeah, I was surprised because it was probably because I was the first one out of everyone to ask for the full body. Because everyone else like had like, what do you call it? They had the clothes on the model, but when I asked for my model in the art, I wanted a naked version and a clothed version for the commission. And that's why I had a full body made. That's why she was like, PP? And I was like, okay, sure.
Right. So do let me know, Chad, if you want a naked Xander Netherbrand for 2.0 when that eventually rolls around. Let me know, okay? Let the people know. I've always said, if you're loud enough, FSP will listen.
Lamau. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the Zunderwear. I will know the Zunderwear was crazy.
The Zunderwear. We haven't spoken about the Zunderwear.
We have not.
The Zunderwear has been literally the biggest impact that I have had on VTubing since I started, and that's kind of insane.
Yeah, the Zunderwear was kind of crazy.
The fact that like the Zunderwear actually got to the point where like 500,000 people saw like the reposts and posts about the Zunderwear. I think 500,000. Like it was somewhere like just under like 500,000 people saw like the Zunderwear posts, which is insane. Because like that's the thing I am currently most known for.
The Zunderwear.
Zunderwear. Zunderwear is currently like the thing that I am most known for, and it is absolutely crazy. Because let me see if I can pull up the little the little statistics or something like that, because I love me some statistics. But it was absolutely wild. Because I went out of my way to say before they got launched. For those who don't know, for my birthday this year, I asked very much for a set of underwear, and everyone was kind of questioning whether or not underwear was a good idea because I wanted some Xander style underwear. I'm an incubus, you know. Heck, get you some underwear that matches, like that matches your Oshi. So I wanted to go with that, and I wanted it to be like a little bit, spicy, and it ended up doing way better than it should have, with the amount of people that were like, "Damn, this is great, we love it," and I'm like, "You do? This was me goofing around. This is me goofing."
Yep.
And I'm picking up my own pair of Zunderwear because the amount of people that like I actually met through the Zunderwear post as well, and because I got like DMs upon DMs upon DMs from people going, "Hey, you did like the Zunderwear stuff, right?" And I'm like,
Yep.
yeah, hi." They're like, "That's so cool, I love it," and I'm like, it's underwear with my face on.
I know, your face is on the butt too.
It's on the butt. You can sit on my face if you've bought a pair. And which is absolutely great. I hope that you enjoy. Gotta love that. Gotta love that.
So funny. I remember seeing that. I was like, damn, that's so fucking funny. I should have thought of that.
I needed to do something unique with it. I needed to.
You did.
So but ever since then as well, I'm waiting for my pair still because I'm picking it up when I go to Japan next. But because I'm like, there's no point in shipping it out to me, like wherever I am, because there's so much effort. You might as well pick some up in the main building. But I have said that when I get the Zunderwear, if like the fit is nice, and management say it's okay, I will post a picture of my buttons underwear.
Management, we gotta make this happen.
As a management, listen, I think that this would be good for me, okay? I think this would be good for me. I think that it would be really, really good for marketing if we did this, if you let me post pictures of my buttons underwear, because it's good. It's good. It's good underwear.
They'd be
like,
very proud of them.
It would
Very
be, yeah.
LGBT for them.
Yeah. Like, let me do it, or you hate gay people.
Oh fuck!
Right?
Oh my god! Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Right? That's how that works, right?
You know what? That's fair. You're so valid. You're so valid.
Yeah. Got to do it. We're being sensible.
Yes. We don't hate gay people, right?
No, exactly. But no, the Zunderwear has weirdly been the most impactful thing that I've thought of. And I find that kind of hilarious because heck, what? Why would this have happened? How can this have happened? You know?
Yeah.
I
can't wait for the next set. Maybe a swimsuit.
I want to do more. I want to not just do like Zunderwear and stuff like that. I'd love to branch out and actually start doing more like fashion-esque stuff and work with that, because I love clothes. I love designing them, thinking of like the initial sort of thing for the Zunderwear was also something I really enjoyed. And it's just nice getting to be able to go, hey, here's a cool like piece of clothing that you can wear that I thought of, and it's a little bit wild.
Yeah, I love clothes too. Like, I've been working a lot on my own merch, and I want to make so much clothing. I love clothes, and I love jewelry too. I want to do a lot of jewelry, but I'm like super
jewelry
picky.
is great. I love jewelry.
Yeah, same. I have so much jewelry. It's kind of crazy. I have a lot of just like things that I've been able to thrift and stuff, but I feel really naked without it.
Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Like it's just so like total viewership of like the different bits of Zunderwear comes to around 400 and something thousand people saw the
Oh,
Zunderwear at some
damn,
point.
damn.
And I'm like, why has this happened? What?
Zundywear.
It's what have I done? What have I done?
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Hmm. I had to be brave.
Yeah, you
Although
did it.
I want to make a daki. I want to make a daki. That's my next thing. Next birthday is the thing I want to push for a daki.
I'm planning on a daki. I'm just trying to figure out what size dimensions I want to do for a daki. That's my issue right now, I think. Because I think standard is 160, but then there's people that have 180. I'm like, can I just like provide both? I'm not sure. I'm trying to see because that that depends on like manufacturing and shit like that. But if not like just like a daki, I would love to make just pillowcases too.
Yeah, it feels like with like a daki or something like that. I've done the Zunderwear, right? Which was fine, inventive, good enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a lot of VTubers sort of shy away from being like a little bit lewd with things. They're always fine with it on as long as it's like 100% on their terms. Whereas me, I'm sort of like, let's have some Zunderwear and go wild with it and just have fun and laugh with this. Or let's make a daki and do something crazy. But I don't know. I also want to do something more innovative next time because no one saw the Zunderwear coming, which is why it did so well. And I want to do something that's even more off the wall and wild for the next one.
You know what's so funny? You mentioning about like other VTubers. I was on Mary's stream like a few days ago. I think he just called me,
I love
and
Mary.
I love Mary too. And it's so funny. I I don't remember what spurred the conversation, but he was like, Tyga, I don't want to like. I hope this doesn't sound like offensive or anything, but you're the least sexualized Invicta member. And I could not stop fucking laughing. It was like, I mean, you're not wrong. You're completely right. I am the least sexualized Invicta member. But like, what do you think like brought that on? He's like, I don't know. I think you're just like too wholesome or something. It's like, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. But I was like thinking about it, right? I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, he is not wrong. Cause I actually don't like get most of like the not safe for work stuff or anything. But not that I don't want to. It's just more so I just don't care enough. So it was funny. It was very funny. It's like least sexualized victim ever, and that's true because after like I started having conversations with other people about it, they're like, "No, yeah, you are the least sexualized member." I was like, "Wow," and this is coming from the one that the probably the only one that worked in the sex industry. So I was like, "Wow, this is kind of crazy, actually."
I mean, that's a total 180.
Right? I've had too much sex. I'm over it now. I don't need it.
It's like it's
Whatever.
done.
I'm done.
It's done.
Yep. Dunzo.
Yeah.
Yep. No, because yesterday's panel, I was telling them about how, because I used to be a professional dominant and I programmed toys. And it was just really funny because I don't think people realize that like all of those vibrators and those toys, all the programs, they are all coded in, right?
Oh.
Yeah, so I worked in the back end to make the programs.
That
Yeah.
that reminds me of a story I heard.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it on Twitter. It must have been about a year and a half back, right? It was during the crypto boom, if you remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was from this guy, this random furry, that had said that they had bought a toy off of this website and they'd plugged it in to their laptop to charge, okay? And while it had been charging, the toy was programmed to go into his crypto wallet and drain everything and send it to another party.
That's actually crazy.
The guy got his crypto wallet drained by a dildo.
Yeah, that makes so much sense though. Yeah, no, because people don't realize that there's programs in those vibrators. Because think about it, chat. Listen, how do you think you're able to make your own patterns? You're not able to just do that just because. There's programs so then they can map out the patterns for you, and so you can save multiple patterns. You need a program to do that. So, yeah, so I coded a lot of those programs, a lot of those like long distance ones. I also built the apps for those too.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep. So the more you know. So be careful of buying random vibrators so then they'll drain your crypto wallet, I guess.
Yeah.
That's actually so fucking funny.
I
Oh,
feel
so funny.
I feel like you could make something that would drain people's crypto wallets if they plugged it into their computer.
Oh no, I totally could. But the FBI didn't hear that. Go away, FBI. Stop watching.
Yeah. Indeed. Activation word something.
I would hope I can, as someone that has the doctorate in computer science.
Oh.
I know. So gross. People actually legally can call me doctor.
Dr. Charmer. Dr. Charmer. Hello, Dr. Charmer. It's lovely. It's lovely to see you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Oh, Doctor. I can't keep saying that. I can't. Who's...
Yes, I do have a doctorate. I am shockingly intelligent enough for a doctorate, I guess. It was an accident too.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't mean to go to school that long. I just kept doing it because I didn't have to pay. Because I was on a full ride. And then I just kept going.
Oh.
Yeah. And I actually got the doctorate in way shorter time than most people do. Because I got the 4-year bachelor, and then I only spent, I think, 2 to 3 years on masters. And then 3-something years on doctorate.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you just accidentally got a doctorate?
Yeah. Because who needs a doctorate for computer science, man? I can't even, I can't help people. I can only help computers.
I don't know. I feel like you could get into, Microsoft or something with that.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I did work in, a lot of big wig companies for a while. But to be honest with you, I just prefer doing the actual work. And when you get too good at your job, they want you in higher positions. And I used to work at a really big wig company. And I ended up becoming head of department. And I hated it. I did not want to manage people. I wanted to build this stuff myself. So,
right.
Yeah. How are you a VTuber? How did you turn to VTubing? Well, yeah, funny story. It was an accident. And then I just ended up liking it so much that I quit working a 9-to-5 white collar job. And it's crazy because I have, I used to be a cosmetologist. I went to culinary school. I have a doctorate.
You used to be a cosmetologist?
Yep. I have a cosmetology license too, yeah.
This guy knows about planets.
I actually always wanted to be an astronaut. I wanted to be an astronaut so fucking bad. I really did.
Oh.
And that's a story. That's also a story within itself as to why I wanted to be an astronaut so bad. But yeah, I have done a lot of jobs, a lot of random things, and I don't know if it's because of the ADHD where I would just, once I picked up something and I'd be like, sure, why not? And then I would go balls to the wall, and I was like, oh, this is my job now.
Right.
Yeah, but no, when it came to wanting to be an astronaut, it was like a 5th grade field trip to the astronaut center. And you get to go into this makeshift spaceship where they assign you jobs. And I will admit I was a little bit of an awkward kid back then. And I remember the head astronaut was like, "You get to be captain." I stared at him and was like, "What?"
No.
He's like, "You have the makings of a captain." And I think he was just gassing me up and fueling my ego, but I was a very good captain. We were able to do the flight simulations really quick and shit. And after that, he gave me like all the freeze dried ice cream, and I was like, I'm gonna be an astronaut. I'm gonna be an astronaut. I obviously did not become an astronaut, but I think that
You
was like,
have the makings of a captain.
yep. I still think about it to this day. He was so nice. I think if it weren't for him telling me that, I probably wouldn't have been able to do all the things that I've done over the years. You know, he changed my life. My fifth grade life was changed at that moment.
Aww.
Yeah.
Okay, but that is really sweet.
Yeah. Makings of a captain. This is a crazy sentence to say to a fifth grader. That ego boost, nothing has beaten that ego boost for me, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, no, I've always loved space, and I've talked to so many astronauts. I have a few friends that have family that work for NASA, and like I still like to this day, I was like, what if I was an astronaut? But then I like will watch like videos, and I'm like, damn, can I handle being in space by myself for that long? I don't think I could.
Dude, I don't think I would trust the rocket that sends me upwards.
That's so valid. Yeah, 100%.
Because, like, you know?
Yeah.
Some of them don't make it up there. Some of them are like Apollo 13, was it 13, the one that didn't launch? Or like 11 or something? I don't know. But one of the Apollo rockets didn't launch and everyone inside was like cooked alive. And then I'm up there alone. And what if I like slip and drift away?
I think you're floating in gravity, so there's no slipping at least. I think.
Well, but like, what if I'm outside the ship and I like slip and just float into nothing?
Oh, I guess that's fair. That's fair.
And what if all of the conspiracy people are right and we can't leave the planet, and every time we've left the planet it's all just a scam?
That's so real though, but honestly, I feel like there has to be other life forms, right? Like there's no way there's no other life forms.
Right?
I'm so curious.
The universe is so large that it can't just be us.
It can't just be us. Oh my god, that's I think like also like growing up on like Voltron and all like the space shows and stuff. I was so obsessed with space. Still am. I would love to travel the universe. The Guardians of the Galaxy. I was like, man, I want to travel the galaxy. But, you know.
I skipped my graduation ceremony to go to Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I skipped my graduation to go do that because I couldn't be asked to go and I didn't really care for the people. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take myself on a movie date.
The OSTs for Guardians of the Galaxy is so good. Every single one had such amazing OSTs. I mean, it was just old music, but you know, I love old music. I love gay people, me too. I would hope so if I've been doing these panels for weeks now.
Yeah, they're all right, I guess.
Yeah. They make good food. I love rainbows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. There's this ice cream shop near me. And it's so funny. I remember I was getting ice cream. I fucking love ice cream. I'm a little ice cream slut. And yes. I remember because I've been going for a while, and I think I was asking for a cappuccino ice cream that day, and the owner looked at me and he's like, "I'm gay." I was like, "Huh? Whoa, what's going on?" I'm just ordering ice cream.
What?
Yeah. So he's just like, I felt like you were one of us, and the guy that I thought was his brother, that was also one of the co-owners, was actually his husband.
His husband.
Yes. And everything clicked. I was like, whoa. I was like, I always thought you guys were a little too close. You know what I mean? But sometimes you can't tell if it's just like, weird sibling behavior or, a relationship. But I didn't want to pry. But no, he was just like, I just felt like you would understand. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. So
that awkward moment where you have to ask, are you brothers or are you partners?
Yes. It was really funny, actually, when I think about it now. But they keep it on the down low. I don't blame them. because they're older gays.
Understandable.
Yeah, but it was really nice to see how like their eyes like lit up when they were like, "You're okay with it, right?" It's like, "Oh yeah, it's okay. I don't think I'm straight either. I think I'm not sure actually." And they're like, "Oh okay," because I really don't know. I've been with at this point everything under the sun, so I don't think I have a preference.
You do you. You do you.
Yeah, I because like I think my issue was when I was trying to figure everything like myself. I just, God, I just did it with everyone. You know, if someone asked, I would just do it. And for me, it wasn't like for my own personal pleasure. I ended up realizing that I was just doing it to make my partner happy. So it didn't
Right.
really matter what they were. You know what I mean? Because I was doing the same thing over and over again.
Right.
Which I know is very like it's really strange to put into terms because when I figured out that I was under the A spectrum, it was even weirder to find friends and like people to relate to because I was considered I wasn't sex repulsed, and most ace people are sex repulsed. Not all of them, but a good chunk of them are.
Oh yeah. It's like it's a good chunk.
Yeah, so I was an extreme outlier. They were like, "Well, you can't be ace if you be fucking." I was like, I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but it's more so those feelings for me are biological. Like, if I want to do it, it's because my body's like, okay, but I don't have any actual feelings towards it.
Right.
Yeah. Very, very interesting to think about because I think another panel was like, I'm so jealous you don't have feelings towards it. I was like, I don't know if you want to be jealous of that. Like, I really don't know because for a long time it made me feel like a husk of a human because I felt like I was like missing like core skills that you were supposed to have when it came to like feeling things and relating to people. I literally felt like I was like a robot. So I was like, I don't know if you really want that. I'm gonna be real with you.
Right.
Yeah. It feels validating to hear that there's someone else like this. Yeah, we're very rare. I think like under the A spectrum, I'm like a 1%. Like a 1%er in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, there's just me being generic. I'm not picky.
Damn.
Although.
It just hit me
What?
how sleepy I am. Oh man. And I'm hungry.
Goodness.
I'm always
Have you
hungry,
eaten
though.
yet?
No.
You need to eat.
I woke up and I rolled out of bed and I turned on my PC and set up a stream.
Oh goodness. Oh, you need to, look after yourself, please.
Yeah, it's okay. I ate. Well, actually, no. What time did I sleep? I think. Well, no, because after stream yesterday, I ate a whole red snapper by myself,
Oh.
and then I ate Five Guys, and I had fries.
All right, and then what did you have for food?
Well, that was food. and then I watched a movie, and then I tried to go to bed, and then I was hungry again. So then I had mac and cheese, and I went to sleep. So that was like, that was a few hours ago. I think. I don't remember. I eat when I'm hungry. I don't like it's more like intuitive eating. It's really hard for me to like eat just because I have to, right? So once I start feeling hungry, then I'm like, okay, it's time for me to eat because what I tried to like do like the scheduled eating, and it just never worked because then I wouldn't eat because I wasn't hungry. So.
Right.
So this isn't too bad for me. Like if I know I'm hungry, that means I have to eat, right? But I'm trying to think, what should I eat today? Like, what time is it for you right
now? For me right now, it's almost 10:30 p.m.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say.
But I'm a night owl, so.
When you were hungry, or when you remember you were hungry? You know what? Okay, don't call me out like that. Man, I shouldn't have eaten that whole fish. Now I don't have any more fish for myself.
But I mean, you are a cat boy. You can't be blamed for it. Oh, sorry to say, a cat man. A cat man.
I mean, it was a really big fish. Hold on. My mods asked about it last night because it was getting fried. Hold on. Oh my god, so many people were DMing me. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, that's my cat. Yeah, I ate one by myself. I like to chew on the bones.
Of course you do. That's such a feline thing. That's huge.
Yeah, they made one just for me.
Doctor, you're huge.
Yeah. Yeah, I love fish. I think I took a picture of when I finished eating it, because I finished eating one in 10 minutes. Yeah. Everyone was like, what the hell is wrong with you? I don't know. I just like to chew on the bones.
You know, why not? Sure. Oh my goodness, is that how much you ate?
Yeah.
The bones are like picked clean.
Yeah. I was still chewing on the head.
Of course you were. Of course you were.
There's a lot of meat on the head, so like when you have to like break it in half and then you kind of like suck it out. That sounds really bad, actually. I didn't say a word. Don't listen to me.
Oh no, like I could use some fish. I reckon I could eat some fish soon. I would like some fish.
I love fish. I love seafood. Oh my god.
Same.
I actually unironically love fishing. Like just being in the middle of a lake and just fishing.
You're so old.
What? What do you mean?
You're so old.
What? It's so fun though.
Grandpa Tiger sits to one side.
Just sitting in a boat and fishing and then like catching. It's like so rewarding when you catch a fish. I've got some big motherfuckers too. I like caught this like huge salmon, and then I took it home and gutted it and cooked it myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
You actually you need to have a special license to fish salmon.
You do?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I think salmon and another fish like you have to have. I actually don't remember. There's some fish that you can get away with just like fishing as many as you want, but usually like different lakes will have like different limits of how many fish that you can grab, so then you don't like ruin the ecosystem and stuff like that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But, you know, salmon requires a specific license. There's a few other fishes too. I can't remember, but yeah. I went fishing with my family once and it was really good. That's what I'm saying. It's so fun. When I used to live near the ocean, I used to just like go into the water and just grab crabs and then cook them.
You could just grab them?
Yeah, you can just grab them.
You can just grab them?
Yeah.
They didn't like pincer you?
Oh, I mean, of course they're gonna pincer you, but if you like hold them correctly, then they can't grab you.
Oh no, I can't hold things correctly.
Yep, I used to just grab them and then I would just cook them. And then I used to go like fishing for crawfish so that I could make seafood boils.
Oh.
Yeah. I love fishing. See, chat, you understand. So whenever there's like a fishing part of any video game, I get so excited because I love fishing in video games. I don't know why. I just think it's fun. I think it's funny.
You're so old. I love it.
Listen, I have old man tendencies. I love going to cafes to read a book with a cup of coffee. I love fishing. I love going walks on the park. And I love going outside. Yeah. I love going to bingo. Have you ever heard of bingo?
Yes, I've heard of bingo. It's a thing old people do.
Bingo, listen, bingo is so fucking serious. I don't think you understand. Okay, I have my own special like bingo pen. Okay, and like you have to like map out the bingo patterns because each bingo pattern is different every round. Okay, this is serious stuff. You can win a lot of money.
You're so old.
What?
You're so old.
Listen, bingo is so fun. I have won so much money from bingo. And it's great. And yes, I do know how to knit, and I do crochet. You know what? One of these days, I'm gonna make you play bingo. It is so
Okay, fine.
fun. We are gonna play bingo.
Fine. You can invite me to do bingo anytime. I'll play bingo with you. You can maybe I'll find out how it's not an old person game.
What? Okay, well, I'm trying to think what other things that I do that can't be old people things.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Stop saying I existed in the prehistoric ages, goddammit!
Tiger's the type to still have a fax machine.
I do have a fax machine.
Knew it, old person.
You were so mean to me!
Dude remembers dial-up internet.
I do remember dial-up internet. I do. I remember going to LAN parties.
LAN party.
Yep.
Tiger's fresh off of the VHS era.
I still have all of my VHSs.
Oh, Tiger, no, you're old. I'm sorry.
What the fuck is this shit?
I'm sorry, Tiger.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Listen, I'm young at heart.
No comment. There we go. That's great.
That's
I love that. That's crazy.
There's gotta be some young thing that. What do young people do? I mean, you're the young one.
Well, let's be real. We speak in Gen Alpha, okay? We speak in Gen Alpha. So obviously, you know, it's all about what you say these days. I'm 127, you see. So even though I'm that old, you know, I've always been very
hip with the cool kids.
Yes, I've been yes. I've only joined humanity recently, so it means that I'm still picking up on things. But yes, you can turn around and say stuff like Riz and Ohio and Gat, and the kids know what that means.
Do you know what it means?
So the question is, are you skibbity enough to know?
I don't know, actually.
Are you so phantom tax, Tiger?
What the heck is phantom tax? What are you talking about? The phantom tax? No. Like phantom? Like, hold on.
Phantom tax. It's like something that Gen Alphas say. It's like what's an example? I've got a few of these. Ohio W screaming in public restrooms, prank type side eye, stuff like that. Apparently that's what the young say these days.
There's no way that's a sentence.
Apparently that's what the young say these days. They speak like that.
Jesus. I see. Wow.
Yes.
I'm trying to process what you even said. I don't even think I clicked on anything in my brain. I heard side eye.
Yes.
Skibbity.
Yep.
Phantom tax.
Yep. I mean, see, this is how the Gen Alpha speak. I'm not quite in with that. It's too arcane for me.
Okay.
Instead, I just specialize in being 127 because, you know, I'm nowhere near my prime. I'm still getting up to my prime.
Still baby.
For a demon, I'm still a little bit baby, you know, just still
fair enough.
Young adult phase.
I'm on my 9th life, so I guess
I've been around for that's why you look so young for how old you are.
Yes, I restarted.
Okay, you get a fresh start every time. All right, Puss in
Boots. I do,
Boots.
yes, but now I'm on my last one. So after this one, it's over. After this one, there's no more resets after 9. So Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Oh,
Please stay old. Dude, I haven't had a can of SpaghettiOs in so long. My God.
what are SpaghettiOs?
It's like canned pasta.
The little circles in like the
Yeah.
juice.
Yeah. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. You are old. Wow. I'm
Hey.
so okay. All right. All right. Do we not say uh-oh SpaghettiOs anymore? Do we
I
actually
mean,
not?
you're referencing a very old episode of The Simpsons.
Man. I mean, I love Chef Boyardee too. The beefaroni. I mean, honestly, no. I miss the chili mac. I need them to bring back the chili mac. Oh my God. No one says that anymore. Man, I think it's great.
Aw, boo.
Boo. Bah humbug. God damn it.
Bah humbug.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm trying to think. They make fun of me because I say thingy-mabobber. Thingy-majig.
Thingamajig, thingamabobber.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
For
those are valid.
for U-turns and shit. Growing up I've always said bang a Yui.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's like old person.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Vomits. Vomits and dies. I'm trying to think what else.
Vomits and dies.
What else have I said? I don't know, I say a lot of dumb shit, so I never remember what I say.
Right.
It's so bad to the point that my editors have given up on trying to censor how much I curse, so.
I mean, that's fine. I'm pretty sure the FSP editors have just given up on me entirely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whip a Yui, yeah, yeah. Am I too ESL European for this? Maybe. This is a lot of American slang, I will say. It's very, very America core.
America
Ah.
core, extremely America core.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, cause like when you're like Asian and shit, we will like fresh off the boat, but I say boba brought over by airplane.
Boba. Boba.
Brought over by airplane.
Boba.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Dude,
I think it's more fitting. I didn't come over on a boat.
I'm gonna say something that's going to cause you to dislike me.
Okay, let's hear it.
I don't rate boba. I don't like it.
Oh, you know what? You want to hear something crazy?
What?
I fucking hate boba.
Hey, let's go! Let's go!
I hate it. I absolutely despise it. I don't like sweet drinks. So whenever I get boba, I always get 0%. Almost all of my friends love boba, and it's rough. I do not like boba. But I honestly here's my hot take on boba.
All right.
I don't want to eat my drink. If I want to eat my drink, I'm going to eat soup.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm not trying to chew balls. I don't want it.
That's fair. That's fair.
I really don't like boba. It's way too sweet for me. And I know like you can get 0%, but sometimes 0% is still too sweet.
Right.
Yep. Would you say you're an ABG, Taiga? That is crazy. I would be ABB, Asian baby boy, but no, I am not. If anything, that'd be Nicholas, not I. Nicholas is literally Asian baby boy.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, if you looked up Asian baby boy in like Urban Dictionary, Nicholas's face would be right next to it.
Oh, perfect. I did not know that abbreviation. I don't know very many abbreviations.
Oh no, it's okay. It's very specific to. So it's really funny when I think about it. In the chat mentioning ABG because ABG started with like Vietnamese culture, and now a bunch of Asians have adopted the ABG term, but it came from Vietnamese partying culture. So.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. And I would know because I'm Vietnamese. So
Right.
Half of my family are ABGs. I would know. Oh god.
All right, I know nothing. I know nothing.
So Vietnam has a really hardcore partying culture.
Okay.
There's a specific term we say called "nhao," which is like basically like translate to like drinking.
Nyao.
So yeah, "nhao." So a lot of people are always "nhao," and
very feline.
yeah, you think? And it's just really funny because that's where like all like the Hennessy and the raving and the partying comes from, is because of the extreme Yao culture that the Vietnamese have. And then other Asian cultures started to adopt it because they saw it becoming mainstream. It kind of sounds like you're saying meow. Well, if I say cat in Vietnamese is meow. If I say party and drinking, it's meow. My family actually used to say that whenever I spoke Vietnamese, I would pronounce the words cat-like, and I didn't realize that until I got older.
Oh.
And a good example is hot. The word hot is nao, but for some reason I always said meow. And they would make fun of me all the time, and like to this day I still default to meow instead of now. So all the words that like started with an N or an M, I ended up always saying meow, now, meow, meow. Yeah. So
I gotta be honest, I wasn't stringing together words off of that. I was just listening to you meow for a good like 10 seconds straight.
It's okay. It's also really interesting too because you were destined to be a cat boy. You know, yeah. Everyone in my family has always considered me very cat-like. So I think me being a cat boy was it was just kind of meant to be. When they found out that I was a VTuber and like I had to explain it to them, and I said that I was a cat boy, they all kind of just like stared at me and they're like, you know what, this makes sense. I was like, oh, okay. Thank you, I guess.
It makes sense. It works. You were destined for this.
I love cats too. I might be a little biased, but I do love cats.
I mean, that's fair.
They're so cute. Oh my god, Maple is actually sleeping on my bed for once. And not biting my toes during a stream.
Look at that. Good behavior.
I know, she's so cute. You don't choose the cat boy chooses you. Think? How would you even explain it? Like being a VTuber? Or just like being cat-ish? I didn't even realize it too, because I guess like a lot of people are like, yeah, you just have cat tendencies. You fall asleep everywhere. You just sleep a lot. You don't like people. You only give affection to people you like. I was like, all right, guys, calm down. Calm down.
All right. Enough being read to filth. Okay, everyone.
That's what I'm saying. The kitties are so adorable. They are very cute. They are very cute. There's the one like young thing that I do know is like the mewing thing. Like with,
mewing.
Yeah. And my little cousins came over recently. And they were looking at Oliver, which is like the big orange one. They're like, "Why is your cat mewing?" I was like, "Well, it's a cat. He meows." Like, what are you talking about? He's like, "No, look at his jawline." And I'm looking at this cat.
Yeah, you gotta look smacks.
I think that's the exact words they said. I was like, what are these guys talking about? But
yeah, you gotta look smacks.
But no, Oliver has like a really like defined jawline for a cat, and I think it's so funny now that I've always thought it, but now that there's actual words to explain it, I thought it was really funny. Yeah. It's kind of
that is funny. That is funny.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find a picture of him supposedly mewing. Hold on.
All right, we gotta see Chad Cat.
Is this a mew? No, hold on. I'm sure there's... okay, hold on. Scrolling. That's him being fat. Oh, you know what? Maybe this one?
Huh?
Let's see. Hold on. Let me send it to you. Alright. See, I gotta scroll back again. There's this one. And then there is... Nope, that's Maple.
Hey, there we go. Oh, goddamn!
He always looks like he's
Why does your cat have the cheekbones of a European supermodel?
I have no idea. And then, like, you compare it to Maple, and she's so chubby cheeked.
Like, okay, let's go back to the let's go back to the first cat here. Okay, great work, Maple. Just get out. Like, I know.
Your
cat's so photogenic as well.
He's actually won competitions because of how cute he is.
He mews. You know it. You know, he mews, he looks maxes, absolutely based, gym pilled, ready to go.
Show us the cat. Okay, hold on.
Alright, guy, go for it.
Okay, hold on. Let me save these. If you follow my Twitter, you'll see updates on my cats literally every other day. But I'll show you the specific picture I'm talking about.
There we go.
That makes him look like he's looks maxing.
Looks maxing.
Yeah. That one. Okay. Hold on, I gotta resize it. I don't know why he looks like this, but he does.
Oh.
It's kind of crazy.
Look at this. Look at this, okay? Like legitimately look here. Where the little cheekbones are, the jawline, the little ridge to like the head. All right, it's the whole like Look, you know the
I know he's like so handsome for a cat. And you know what? One of my cousins was like, you're a bastard for taking away his balls. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, he would get all the ladies. Listen, I'm not trying to have him pee all over my house.
I'm just saying he would have just been absolutely everywhere. The entire neighborhood's cats would be pregnant.
You know what's crazy? Last night there was a random white cat on my deck, and I got it on my camera, but I had a collar. I tried to go look for it, and it disappeared. But there's actually a lot of girl cats that come to my house. Yeah.
Damn.
I know.
I'm sorry, cat. I'm sorry you were denied. I'm sorry you were denied being able to do what you were very clearly born to.
I know. Are they there for him or for you? Probably him.
Yes. Like, look at him.
I know.
Look at it. You can't even say like if a guy was that pretty, you could go out with a guy who was that pretty, even if he didn't have any balls. Like,
Yeah. So this is Oliver, right? And then this is Maple. She's just a little baby. Oliver. She's so squishy. Her face is so chubby. Like I like the stark difference is so funny. When you like pick her up, she like squishes into herself, and it's just really funny.
Maple is literally a you versus the guys they tell you not to worry about. With Oliver.
Yep. So those are my cats. I love them very dearly. Oliver is like 7 now? 7 or 8. I'm not sure. Somewhere around there. And then Maple, I think, is now at least 7 months.
Right.
Yeah, because they were both rescues. Because I found Maple next to a dumpster, covered in her own vomit. And then Oliver followed me home and then didn't leave.
Okay, that's so cute, though. They're rescues.
Yeah, they're rescues. Oliver followed me home, ran into my house, refused to leave, and has stayed since. And then Maple, I was at the grocery store, I just heard pathetic mewing, and I was like, where the fuck is that coming from? And it's just her by herself, covered in vomit. I think that she was like the runt of the litter, because she's honestly really small. And yeah, I took her home. Got her fixed up, got her vaccines and all that.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
I love cats. I feel like I'll end up like a crazy cat guy. I'm just gonna have a ton of cats. I love cats.
You know what? I respect that.
I really, really, really want, like, after like everything is over and done with, and I retire from being an anime cat boy on the internet, I think I would love to have a cat cafe.
That would be so cute.
Yeah, I would just make coffee and just have a ton of cats, and I would just live upstairs. That's the goal.
Vibes.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Vibes. Can I visit your cat cafe? I'd be a regular patron.
Of course. I want, yeah, a big goal is definitely to have a cat cafe one of these days. I love cats. Tygo was just talking about wanting a calico like the week before. That's true. I actually was talking about how I really wanted a girl cat. I was like, man, guys, I want a girl cat. I need a girl cat. You're going
to have so many cats when you've got the time on your hands.
I know. And it's so funny because I genuinely love dogs too. But dogs. I used to have a dog. I had a husky.
Right.
He was also
I love huskies.
He was so cute. He was also a runt. I found him in a box.
Mm.
I was walking
Okay.
home and I found him in a box.
Dude, you just get all of your pets for free.
Yeah, I do. I've always been a really huge advocate of adopting and not shopping, but it is really funny how I found all of them just randomly.
Right. Literal random loot drops.
Yes, but he was a very sweet boy. He was honestly kind of weird for a husky. I didn't think he was a husky because huskies are supposed to bark.
Mm.
And I think it's because I had another cat at the time and her name was Peaches. And I loved her to death. But I think because he was raised with a cat, he just acted like a cat.
Oh.
Yeah, so
okay, that's kind of cute though.
Yeah, so he would try to climb onto the cat tree, but he wouldn't fit, obviously. And he wanted to go on walkies, but only on his own time. Like, if I told him it's time for walkies, he refused to walkies.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, I will do this when I decide to.
Yeah. Huskies are a lot of work, but he was really sweet. He died 17, so he lived a really long time.
Oh.
Yeah, he was a good boy. I loved him very much. But after that, I haven't had a dog since because I don't think like the lifestyle I lead now can handle having a dog.
Right.
Like
I would love to. I would love to get a pet, a dog or a cat, but even now I haven't settled down in one place long enough for me to actually maintain anything like that, you know?
Not so
like
fair, yeah.
I've lived in what, like four different countries in the last like 2 years.
Mhm.
I keep moving places. I don't stay anywhere for too long before I started, Club Netherbrand. So I can't help but feel like it would be selfish to, drag a pet into that scenario.
No, I totally agree. I luckily got my pets when I did finally settle down because I did move around a lot too. I think that's also like a main reason why I haven't traveled as much anymore because I get so homesick without my cats. I think I had to like fly a few states for a thing, and I have cameras in my living room, and I turned on the camera and the microphone and be like, Oliver, and he'd be out back, and then I'd start sobbing.
Oh.
Yeah, and like they know it's me because then they start running to the camera and trying to like stick their heads into the camera.
Oh, but that's so cute. The fact that they just hear you and immediately come running.
Yeah, because they know. So I think that it's so like I say this all the time. You know, pets are like just a part of your life, but you're their whole world.
Right.
And whenever I see them running looking for me, oh my god, it started breaking my heart because they kept running around. And it was like, "Where's Taiga?" And I was like, "No, I'm coming back home soon. I swear." So, yeah.
I'm on the way.
Yeah. Just literally every single night, be like, Oliver.
Aww.
Yeah. I love my cats a lot. As someone who has multiple pets, I also hate leaving them for work or vacation. Oh my god, leaving for work is that was rough because like I think there was one time I had set up a camera so I would see what they did when I left, and like they just kept meowing at the door, and I just started to sob, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. So now I work from home. So that never really happens anymore unless like I go out to get groceries, but it's not too bad, right? Because then I come back after a few hours, but.
Right, but even then, it's like it's still sad to see them meowing at the door. Like, come back, come back.
I know. Luckily, they like going outside. I usually take them out on walks and stuff. So, just so funny because I live in a very dog predominant neighborhood. So whenever they see me walking my cat, they start going crazy.
Oh, that's so fair. That's so fair.
Yeah.
I mean. I love cats, but also like I feel like I would love just like an indoor cat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I need an indoor cat to keep me company. I'm very indoorsy.
For sure, yeah, no. She's I woke up this morning, right? Messaged you, went back to sleep. But before I went back to sleep, Maple was just sleeping on top of me. I was like, damn, okay, maybe I could do another hour. She's already here
like
sleeping too.
I can't move around now.
Yeah. Gosh, I love cats. But yeah, big dream in the future is 100% definitely cat cafe. That's what I want. 100%. I would love to have a cat cafe.
Oh,
Father,
well,
Son, Holy
when you
Spirit.
get one, I will most certainly visit.
For sure, for sure. All
For
my
sure, for
VTuber
sure.
friends are gonna be like, okay, it's time to go visit Tyga's cat cafe. Feline paralysis is very. That's. I think we need to coin that term because the amount of times where my cats will just sit on top of me and I'm just gonna like, well, I guess I'm not moving even if I have to pee.
Well, I'm stuck here now. There's nothing we can do.
Alrighty, my friend. We've been going at it for 3 hours.
We have. Goodness.
Yes. The BGM hella bass. It's just my random Spotify folder right now, so it's been a bunch of random music playing.
I love that.
I think it's time for me to eat because I have another stream later.
That is more than fair. That is more than fair.
Yeah, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to hang out with me. I'm really glad that we got to do this.
It was lovely, and honestly, I've been meaning to do more things with people. I've been on my social kick lately for the last week and a bit, and I'm hoping that I can keep the old social kick going for a little while now.
For sure, we'll definitely plan something again soon. It won't be as long as it did last time. We'll make it happen.
We won't leave it months and months and months again.
True, I need to be on one of your streams one of these days. Yeah, I gotta be on the side. It's so funny because like I'll like wake up and like Xander's streaming, and then when I'm like cleaning up around my house, I just pop him on the screen.
Okay, so a weird thing I've noticed is the amount of like other VTubers that have me as background noise.
Yeah.
Or just like have me in the background, because it's not just you. Like other corporates I speak to, they're like, oh yeah, I sometimes like throw on your morning coffee when I'm doing things, or like your little weekly little coffee dates or your zatsus. I just like your zatsus, you know. So good. Hey, a shout out was given to Xander Netherbrand according to the chat.
It was, yes, it was.
Indeed, you can find me on the YouTube link via that Twitch. I don't actually stream on Twitch as of this moment, but I am on the YouTubes, so you can find me there.
He is on the YouTubes, yes. I need to stream on YouTube. I'm just so lazy.
Just set up a dual stream. YouTube allows it now.
Yeah, I'm lazy. So
lazy. you and I both know what Mary would say if he were here, and Mary would turn around and say, "Okay, a successful content creator puts as much as they can on as many different platforms. Do you know why? Because collectively, that equals millions of different views and exposure over time." That would be what Mary would say.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm already getting war flash. He fucking DM'd me last night through Twitter. I got jump scared. I'm like, why is he messaging me on Twitter and not Discord? What is going on? It was just some other shit. I was like, God damn it, Mary.
Yeah, no, he's been very active lately in my DMs. He's suddenly popped up and been like, oh, hi, Xander. We should do stuff together.
Yeah,
Good night.
He just likes to bark into my DMs. He barks and then says, man, I still can't believe the shit he pulled during the fucking, what was it, the Fall Guys stream?
Oh, the Fall Guys stream.
Oh my god, the whole fucking intro. He gave me like, Mary, no, we can't give me this intro. What do you mean, big, Mary, sexy cat daddy man? Don't say that. Oh my god. Oh god. That actually has not left, by the way. People still say big, sexy cat daddy man in Mary's accent.
Big, sexy cat daddy man.
Oh god. Lord help me.
Yes. But as we were saying, thank you very, very much for having me on. It's always fun getting to spend a little bit of time with you, and it's a nice way for me to kill a little bit of time on one of my days off, which I really like.
Yes, it was really good. I'm really glad we were able to do this. Thank you so much for helping me finish off Pride Month.
Hey, I'm happy to be here, and of course, someone's got to put in the appearance, you know?
For sure. I can't wait to take a break tomorrow. I'm taking a day off for myself tomorrow. Quotation marks.
Oh. A day off, yeah. They're like my days off.
Yeah. So it's gonna be really good. I feel like I've talked to so many people in the past like 2 months. Like I've talked to like hundreds of people, which I already do every day. But it's like, oh, whoa. So I'm ready to just like be in my own head and like talk to my own monologue for a little bit.
I don't talk to hundreds of people. I talk to 5 tops.
Oh,
If I talk to
yeah.
more than 5 individuals in a day, I'm like, no, I'm done.
You don't want to see how many DMs I have every day.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
No, I'm not built like that.
On average.
No, I'm not built like that.
On average, I think I have like 60 to 100 DMs a day. I don't know how I deal with it either. I know.
What?
Do you answer all of them? I do. I do answer all of them. And that's like not even just my emails. I check my emails every day too. And I have like 6 emails that I have to go through every single day.
Well, thanks for having me, Tiger.
I know. That's work for you. So many DMs. I know. It's okay though. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me too much. All right, I won't hold you on for too much longer. Thank you so much, Zandy. I'm gonna start wrapping up stream. Find somebody to raid.
Sure thing. Thank you again.
Of course. Bye, Zandy.
Goodbye. Until the next Tiger. It was lovely being here.
The next. Bye-bye. How would you even keep track? You know, that's a good fucking question. You want to know how I keep track? I actually programmed apps on my computer to keep track of everything. I'm actually super OCD. I'm like very meticulous. I've always been a very meticulous OCD person. So I have schedules. I have a lot of stuff. You guys don't want to look at my Google Calendar. You definitely don't want to see my Google Calendar. You guys will be scarred. How bad it is. Yeah, no, it was really good. I love Zandy. I'm really happy that we had the opportunity to hang out again. It's been a hot minute. I'm glad that we were able to make it happen. I'm definitely going to try to do more streams with him. Maybe the rest of Avalum too, if it's possible. But yeah, I'll definitely show up on his stream one of these days. I'll definitely make it happen. Whew. Would look like a World of War screenshot with all the buttons and colors around. Yeah, I have a lot of programs on my PC that help me run everything. I also have programs set up on my phone too. So, you love Avalum? Good. I'm really glad. It's always a good time for me to see like other male VTuber groups come a thing. It just makes me happy. As someone that comes from the indie side and how well our group has done, it's just really nice to see. It's really nice to see. You're always welcome in the club. I am in the club a lot, actually. I just lurk a lot, usually, because he usually streams when I'm, like, getting my day going, folding laundry, shit like that, so. It was so nice meeting you, someone new here. Thank you! I hope you guys enjoyed the vibes. Usually I yap like this. I usually yap a lot, or I do sometimes play games, but for the most part, it's, like, yapping and, like, TikTok brain rot, and, like, doing a lot of stupid shit, so. I do know who you guys are. Yeah, I do lurk in the streams a lot. So, alrighty. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. We're gonna find someone to raid. Let me see if we can find someone under the LGBTQIA plus alphabet soup thingy-mabobber. I'm gonna look through the panel because I am on the panel. I haven't streamed this early in a while, so there's not many people I see that I know on. If you guys haven't already, I did upload a new YouTube video. It's just my editors struggling to censor me. It was really funny. I have 2 more videos coming up that will be uploaded really soon, so I hope you guys are excited to watch those. Other than that, I will be on Harmony's stream tonight he's doing a stream for charity. I think Gamers Outreach, VTuber Summer Slam. They had invited me to be a part of it, but because I had the Pride Shelf to do and Final Fantasy Dawn Trail, I had to decline. So we'll help Harmony do it because he's doing it for us. Oh, Kane started streaming? I didn't get a notification. No, he's not streaming. That was a video upload. That was a video upload. All right. All right, let's see. We're scrolling. Do I know any of these people? Or we can find a smaller streamer too. Let's see. Let's see. No, you're good. You're good. I have a really good memory. So Harmony is going to be getting a new model. He also has a 2.0 coming. So very exciting stuff. I really hope to debut during my birthday. My birthday is August 4th. So I really hope that we can make that happen. I'm really excited. I'm like crossing my fingers. Okay, like I really want it to happen. Ooh, Rebirth. Honestly, guys, Ivy has seen the 2.0. It is so beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. It'll be super nice. Is that really our raid message? Man, I love fishing. Alrighty. Alright. Man, I love fishing is our raid message. My birthday, your birthday's August 4th too? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Alright, let's see. Ba 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 ba. Wah 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 wah. Let's see. Try to think of a good person to raid. Ba da ba da ba 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 da 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 ba da da. You know what? Let us go raid Moo. Moo streaming, right? Is Moo gonna stream for any longer? Yeah, let's go raid Moo. Alright. Raid Moo Slush. Alright. I don't think I'm ready for 2.0 Tiger. It's gonna be so cool. I know I've been gassing it up like crazy, but I'm so excited. It's so good. Like, I don't think you understand. I'm so excited. It's more expressive than this model. And I am a really animated person. So having the opportunity to just express all of those emotions onto the next model is just gonna be really good. So I hope you guys are really excited for that. Alright. I love you guys so much. Thank you as always for taking time out of your day to spend with me. I really appreciate it. You guys don't have to, but it always warms my heart that I get to be a part of your day. Check out Invicta. Check out Avalum. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.